So, last time, Legend of Heroes. What were we doing? Let's see. What are you doing dawdling around, Gale the Third? Hurry and get on board the boat. That was it. Crap. And I forgot to check my own VOD. And I don't remember where we're going. I'm more of a night person. Yeah, it's just chill. As like I said before, I feel like I've done all my adulting for the day. If there is anything that I needed to do. God, I really hate how Twitch has changed the category thing now. I want to change my category. It's like all covered up. There we go. Has it done it? Never know. Okay. But, I like to be in retro, but I always want the VOD. The reason I do that is I like to be in retro, but I like to have the VOD sort of is the correct game title. Because that's the way that it will store it. Hey, you've got some nerve. You beat me to it, damn, I was off guard, I wasn't expecting you. How are you? Dare I ask? I've read that and I was like, damn it! We were just talking the other day in Quantum Stream about greeting people on Twitch and stuff, and I was reminiscing about that time. I'm not even joking, and I know that you didn't mean that when you were saying it. I was just pointing out that, like, I wasn't even being enthusiastic. That's why I was so, like, just like, God, what's your problem? Like, I can't even remember that, but I think I literally just said, like, oh, hello there, and how are you doing? And then it was just like, what is it with you people? And asking how people's days are going. I'm just like, fucking hell. Like, Jesus. Like, you know, you didn't need to click to come in here. You know, have I still got my command? I don't remember. I do? Yeah. You cannot call the same command as an alias. Excuse me? Don't remember what that command was. I used to have one set up. I thought it was F4, but never mind. But yeah, all you have to do is press that, hold down Alt and press F4, and I will go away. That's it. You know, you have the power to make this go away. You don't need to tell me about it. You can just leave quietly. It's rude people these days asking how people are. Well, I'm sorry, I'm very rude. Heaven forbid a streamer asks about your day. I mean, the thing is, I wasn't even being, like, to be honest, it's a greeting. It's not that sincere, is it? I mean, some people I am, like, Tinzera, you're always here, so I'm genuinely like, how are you doing? But, like, you know, someone that's just showed up, I don't even know you. It's just how you say hello. You know? I'm not, so, like, when they're like, well, what's it with you? It's like, I don't actually care. So also, exactly, it's what you do. It's like I was saying back home in the UK, the way that we greet, well, at least in my hometown, the way that we greet people is like, oh yeah, you're right, yeah, you. Yeah, not bad. And it's usually, yeah, not bad is the reply. And that's it, it's automatic. Oh yeah, you're right, yeah, you. Yeah, not bad, thanks. And then, see ya. You never say, hi, you're right, and then they go, no. Because it's like, bloody hell, I don't actually want to know. Just saying hello. Those are the people that you avoid, the ones that go, well, actually, no. You wish someone a good trip, and they say the same to you. Exactly, yeah, it's that sort of silliness. But yeah. How's your Saturday, Quantum? How's it going? How did you get on, in the end, on Toe Jam and Earl? I left you on lurk for a while. I went in the bath and stuff, and when I came back, you were like sort of ending stream. But I noticed that you're very hot. Oh my! I noticed that my points hadn't gone up. Well, why didn't my points go up then? You got to level 11. Did you fulfill the thing? Because I betted against you. There you are. Although it might only be you here, so you can check yourself out. And Tinzera. You forgot? Well, there you go. I want my points. It's a hard game. I didn't think you would do it, to be honest. It's a bit rough. It's my memory of it as a kid. Oops. But yeah, let's continue. I got to try and figure out what I was doing at the end of the last stream. It was some town that we need to go. The bet's timed out. My bad. Do you know what you've lost now? You've lost your integrity. Nobody will ever believe you again. Wait, who are all these women? Were they here before? Integrity module's not found. It's because you're a liar. And a thief. She said, would you like to go shopping together? I would not. I pray that you won't get injured. Hurry and return. Okay. We need to go to some town, but I don't remember the name actually, so I'm going to have to wander around until somebody reminds me of where it is. No. Or just... Can anybody check my last VOD and read the Japanese, please? We need our previously... Yeah, well, we're in the last chapter actually. We're at the very start of the final chapter of this very, very long game. It doesn't help that I keep doing it in short bursts as well, like tonight. This is probably going to be another 2-hour stream of me doing this and I won't get a lot done. Too busy asking how people are doing and wasting my time. But what did we do? I actually can't remember now. We're going somewhere. Oh, I think we heard rumours of something about the destruction god in a land. We need to go to a new location. Can't quite remember right now. It might come back to me later. But in order to do that... Oh, there's Ro. In order to do that, we need to go to another town to meet the boat. We need to get there, but I don't remember what town it was now. Nobody seems to want to repeat it. It was Harry as well. He says, oh, it's you guys. This time I'm thinking about a balloon that will help you fly in the air. That kite only works from really high places. This time I want to make something basically that will go up into the sky from the ground below. I guess he means a hot air balloon. You're shaking your head at me. How are you? How's Final Fantasy? Don't tell me about it though. Just good or bad? Good. Good. Oh, he's the thief. I was about to read Hating Sarah then. Hating Sarah. What are you on about? Is this... Oh, he says, is this guy sitting here, the guy that saved the young master's life, so Gale's life? Is it really true? Is he on about Ro? Because, I mean, wow. I guess technically he did, but not really. He didn't save our life, he just busted us out of prison. I find it good. Guess it depends what you want. So some people say this is not Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is dead to me. Final Fantasy's not been Final Fantasy for about 15 years. I would argue that Final Fantasy at this point has spent more time not being Final Fantasy than it has being Final Fantasy. So I think you can sort of just come to the conclusion that actually that is Final Fantasy. Because I don't think Final Fantasy's been Final Fantasy since about 2001, so... And to be honest, I think everybody's biased to their generations anyway, because I'm sure that people were bitching when the Final Fantasy VII came out. It's not like Final Fantasy IV. But I don't know, because I was deprived of those games. I was just sitting twiddling my thumbs playing Mystic Quest Legend, oblivious. But I do think from me looking at it, I'm not really that thrilled about it. I'd rather it was a spin-off. It's not about... I said this yesterday. We're never going to get through this game because I'm going off in a tangent again. But I said this, well, whenever I last streamed, but it's not so much just how it looks, but like, I'm just sad that we can't ever have turn-based combat again in a Final Fantasy game because it's just not allowed anymore. It has to be action combat, and everything's produced by the Kingdom Hearts man, and ugh, this one isn't though, actually, is it? I guess, but yeah, everything just is going a bit smash the circle button, tap 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 tap, and you win kind of thing. Ultimate weapon, a giant key, exactly. Final Fantasy 15 was incredibly easy. You could win everything by just smashing circle and then just using one of your infinite potions because there's no limit on healing. Devil May Cry Man is on this one, so the combat's quite good, but it's not. I don't want to play Devil May Cry. I can play Bayonetta or Devil May Cry or what else I forgot. This is Final Fantasy. I would rather like it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll play it and I'll love it, but I'd rather it had just been like a Final Fantasy spin-off. Because didn't they just do that? Didn't they just do the Souls-like Final Fantasy, the Stranger in Paradise? Anyway, poor old Pom standing here and he's speaking. What's he saying? He's saying, he's training now to become a pupil of the great thief Gale so that he'll be able to open any doors that are locked. That's what he's up to. Okay, good. Hey Gale. This place is really comfy. I could get used to it around here. I really like it. I haven't finished Bayonetta actually. Oh god, it's that guy that keeps talking to him and he keeps stealing money from me every time I speak to him. Should I buy anything? Diamond sword. I feel like we're gonna get burned very soon. I'm gonna keep my money though. No, because we're going to a new location. I can remember what town it is. He's doing his tall stories again. See, this is where we need to go. Jaggery. Jaggery, wherever that is. Jaggly. Young Master, a long time ago, I was washed away at Jaggly. What's this? He worked his way up to being the boss of Jaggly. And what? He governed there? Load of nonsense. He ruled over the whole area or something. He's just talking shit again, because he always tells lies. So it seems that you're going to be headed to Jaggly. That place is the very end, I think. Farthest ends of the... what? Of the penal colony, excuse me. What's a penal colony? I mean, is it a prison then? Because it's got a thing for prison in it. What is a penal colony? Penal colonies in Russia. I don't know about Russia. An exile colony. Okay. Australia was a penal colony. Am I saying it right? Is it penal or penal? Like penalty? Learning all sorts here. But yeah, it's that. It's the one of the furthest penal colonies. It's one of those words, I've heard it, and it's like one of those that I've never bothered to really think about. Penalise, yeah. Or penalty. What else? I don't know. Anyway, there's lots of bad guys around there, so take care. Okay, so we're headed off to a penal colony then. Great. Oh, he's telling me about diamond stuff again. I don't care. Young Master, you can't drink alcohol. Oh. I wish I could remember where the boat... Oh, I'm not talking to you again. I used to hear it more in sci-fi. Yeah, I've heard. It's one of those things that you'll hear. I'll hear it in a movie, but I just won't bother to actually think about what it means because it's just a. Well, sometimes colonies in general in sci-fi they tend to be prisons, don't they? Actually, no, they don't. That's not true at all. Because Mass Effect's got loads of normal colonies just colonising planets. Is Alien a colony? I can't remember. I haven't seen it in ages. Alien 3. Or is it a ship in space or is it a planet in Alien 3? I tried to rewatch all the Alien movies a couple of years ago and I got to 3 and I think I watched the first like 20-30 minutes and just got bored. Can't remember which. 2's on a planet, definitely. I don't know if it's prisoners though. 3's actually a prison though. It's because they're all inmates, aren't they? They've all got shaved heads. Where am I going? I need to warp somewhere. One of them's set on a colony world, yeah. 2, I think, 'cause the first one's just on a ship. The first one's the best. I'm sure that I feel like if I see the name, I'll remember. I think it was this. No, I think it was this town. Nasul. I think it was here. We're gonna go here. Penis Colony. I was thinking that for a while. I was wondering whether you would, dare I say, rise to the occasion, but you don't disappoint. I think that's why I wanted to double check I was pronouncing it right. It's very hilarious, yes. It is, it is, it is. Not just hilarious, also witty. So the old man that came from the town of Fungus said that his descendant saved Moreston. I don't remember what Moreston is. Oh! Moreston's the region that we're in, isn't it? So yeah, he's very proud of it. Yeah, we did. Oh, is he here then? The old man already? You know we have that joke about RPGs where you can't remember what you're doing because you've left it too long? With this RPG, it's me after like 2 days. I just keep losing track of what is going on and where I'm going. Not you. Although, should I teach? Is it time to... Does Yunan have that spell? Maybe it's time. Silent 3. I'm gonna give the silent spell to somebody else, I think. But who? I feel like I'm using Sonia's magic. I might just get rid of it and make her buff people, because it feels like every boss and battle in this game has pretty much been won by Prince Celios just slapping on a load of attack up buffs and then just smacking it. And that's been how I've won every fight, so I think I might just remove something. Let's get rid of heal, not heal. I'm gonna get rid of the lightning spell. Although in the next town I'll probably get new spells anyway, whatever. Yeah, I'm not even arsed. I'll probably get new spells in a minute. Hiya. Is this where the boat was? I wonder what kind of person Gale the Third is. I'd love to see him just once. He must be the shit. Can't think of the word. Must be great. Oh, are you Gale the Third? I heard about you, that you defeated all the monsters. I wonder, is he saying that because I am actually him right now? If I was to change the leader, would it change what they say? No, okay. It's not that dynamic. Might change back. I like walking around as him. This is not the town where I'm supposed to go, though. Evidently. There's no monsters actually anymore, so I could probably just walk around. I can just walk around. Let's have a look. I went on a lovely walk today. I went to just the chain used store thing, had a look at some books. I was trying to find some comics, manga, but I didn't find. Well, I did find what I was looking for, but it just wasn't very nice condition. Draw. I don't recognise the names of any of these things. I wanted to get Elfen Lied, I think it was, the manga. I watched the anime of that many, many years ago. It's really violent, but I kind of felt like reading it just to see. I kind of want to read something that's like not necessarily just mature in content, but just aimed at older people, because I get a bit bored of reading kids stuff all the time. Let's try this town, because I think we've got to go north anyway, up here somewhere. Kazami. It's really bad that they haven't got an NPC to repeat what I'm supposed to be doing. Rochelle? Or maybe it's there actually. No, not that. Baz Noon, that rings a bell. It might not even be this continent, that's the problem. It may well be I need to go to a totally different place. What was this place though? What the hell? The fisherman Thomas has become a priest, and he's helping people with their worries. So Thomas was the fisherman whose daughter was kidnapped. Oh, there he is. If you have any problems, please talk to... Whoops! Talk to me. And he's like, oh, to the priest. He's like, is that what I should say to people? And then he says the same thing. Oh, that's so silly. Oh, but it's actually not quite the same. Oh no, it is the same. I thought his tone was a bit rougher. Gelman? Oh, wait, Gelman. Oh, he's the guy that was in chapter 4 or 3, I think. He was the one that was like taking all the taxes from the townspeople. I'm not sure about this, but I think it means he's broke. He's arrived here with no money at all. Is he here now? Or is this the ship? I'll talk to you in a second. I wonder if Gelman's here. Oh, the great thief Gale just came here a moment ago and told everybody that the monsters have gone now. By the way, well, that reminds me, I haven't seen any monsters around recently. It's because they're all gone. Do you know what? There was a place that we've still not been to. There was this screen in this town. Was it this town? It had like an altar at the back. Nothing ever happened with it. Just who was the culprit doing the pickpocketing earlier? Was it that guy that I bumped into in this town, maybe? Oh! I did not explore this last time. I just found a holy sword. I don't think I need it though. I think I've already got one. Oh no. Ceramic. And you can have that on them. It's a nice little upgrade. So that guy, he wanted to open a shop, but he used all the money that he'd saved up that he planned to use to open a shop. He's used it all to save this slave girl. I already know this though. But soon, oh. Soon, they're gonna get married, I think. But just before that, Gelman came from Renera and tried to buy her back again. He wanted to take her back with him, but she said no. And he just left. He left the money and left. But I think he left a very large amount of money. It seems he left 2 times as much as what he paid for her. And because of that, now he has twice as much money that he'd saved in the twice as much that the guy in the house paid for her. He's got twice as much, so I guess he can open his shop now. I love how this guy's just like standing by the window the whole time and like following this guy's life story. So, in exchange for that, even though I've been working really, earnestly, I've never made nothing's ever been profitable. Could you just steal from me? 8, 5. He just stole 10 gold from me, and again. What an arse. I don't understand why, but Gelman just showed up here and left loads of money. So I insisted that this girl wasn't a slave, but he sort of checked it out and said that not to lie, but then went out of his way to leave money here. He must have made a mistake in thinking that she was a slave. Because I did buy her from... Wait, what? I'm confused. Because he did buy her from the slave trader to save her from him. But I've never treated her like a slave, even once. And now I'm planning to get married. Oh, so maybe, yeah, maybe I think he showed up and thought that she's a slave for him and he wanted to buy her off him, but he's insisted she's not a slave though. She's free. Like, I didn't buy her for that point. Hmm. But also, my dream for the longest time was to open a shop, and now that I'm able to do that, and also to get married to such a wonderful girl, I'm so happy right now. But besides that, feel free to rest here. It's very interesting how much backstory is going on everywhere again. So we're gonna get married. So up until recently, I thought there was no girl in the world more misfortunate than me, and I began to, what's the word, resent the world. But now, isn't life such a mysterious thing? For me to have become, I wonder if it's okay for me to be this happy. That's interesting. And they lived happily ever after. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, yes it is. Here's Hole. He says, "Young master, we've been waiting for you." We were told by the great thief Gale that we were to take you with us to Jagli. And this is the ship. This is the ship that the great thief Gale went out of his way to borrow from Jack. I can't remember who Jack is. Have we met Jack? Hurry and get on board. If we're late, Jack will be pissed. Is he the pirate? I think he might be the pirate, but I just can't remember. Because actually, are they really brothers? Because he used the word brother, but I don't know if he meant in the sort of sense of, like, you know, like in gangs and stuff. Because Gale did seem to know him when we went. I wonder if they're actually, like, if it's his uncle or something silly. I'm assuming Jack's the pirate. It's a very piratey name, isn't it? This music's really nice, and you very rarely get to hear it play this far because all the boat journeys are really short. Kind of a waste. Because I can't even pause it. I don't think I've ever heard it play this far. It was still going. How long does that song go on for? I've never heard it. I don't know if it's on YouTube. Maybe at some point we'll be able to control a boat, but you know, the game is gonna end. What is that? Release. It's a sentry guard. It's Excuse me, Sentry, says Hole. Is the guy that's scheduled for release... Oh, that's what it was. They did say that last time and I didn't really understand at the time, but we were supposed to go somewhere to pick up... Oh, so maybe Jack's not the pirate? I guess Jack, maybe it is his brother, but he'd been in prison for some reason, I guess, and he was due to be released. I guess this is it. I didn't really get what they were on about then, but I don't know who Jack is. But he said, is the guy that's due to be released today not here yet? And the guard says, nobody's come out yet today. But won't he come by himself? When it suits him? Oh, there he is. Oh, maybe good timing, he's come here now. There's Jack. Oh, if it isn't Hole. So I see you came to meet me. Hole says, Jack, aren't you a bit late? We've been waiting for 8... Well, we haven't. We've literally just arrived. Jack says, haha, sorry. Hey, God. 89, number 893. Today your duty's over. Show me your arm. Criminal number 893. 893? Wait, 893 is Jack? Yes, that's right. I've been sent here from my restaurant. Ah, yes. This guard says I see it is up until today. Fine. You can pass. Hole says, brother, I see you're doing well. The great thief Gale has arranged a ship for you. And look, the young master's with us too. Jack, oh, young master, long time no see. Why are we going to Jagli again? Gale says, we're going there to look for the Sword of Light. Oh, that was it, yeah, that's the... there you go. That's the reason. We need to get the Sword of Light to defeat the God of Destruction. That was the whole point of why we're going there. And there's rumours of its existence there. So, Jack, do you know anything about it? And Jack says, no, I've not heard anything about it. But in the village of Gilmore... Oh, Gilmore, eh? Gilmore is the name of all those important items that have been part of the plot so far. Like, what was it? The Tear of Gilmore, the Rainbow of Gilmore, the Star of Gilmore. So there's a village called Gilmore. Apparently there's a guy called Duran in the town of Gilmore. If you ask him, why don't you try asking him? Right, well then, young master. I've got lots of things that I want to get done. So, I'm gonna head off. But take care of yourself. Right, Hole, let's go. Okay, Jack, says Hole. Take care, young master. Where are we anyway? Are we in Jagli now? The Fort of Fiend. Fiend. Oh, you want to get into Jagli? Oh, so is Jagli just the name of the penal colony then? The actual prison itself? I thought it was the region. You want to go into Juggly? Sorry, but we don't let people in that haven't done anything bad. But if you give me a what? A wide roll? Oh, a bribe. If you give me a bribe, then I might think about it. Yeah, a bribe. Subtle. So he says soldiers are just as bad as government officials. They're all dirty slime balls. Says Gale. Yunnan says, you there, what country are you a soldier from? And he said, what is it with this guy? What are you going to do? Report me to Lord Flart? Oh, Flart's Flart's his brother, isn't it? Yunnan's brother. The king of that place. What are you going to do? Report me to Lord Flart? Well, in that case, I won't let you through. Sonia says, Yunnan, control yourself. Paul Flart, Mole Clop. Hello there. It is a weird name. Can't think of an elegant way to word it. I'm not very good at doing that in general. But Yunnan, just you'll just have to hold your tongue and just give him a bribe. Let's just do as give him a bribe. How are you doing? I'm trying to push on and get through a little bit more of this game. We're on the final chapter now. Celios says that's right. To have to stand around here on watch all the time, I feel kind of sorry for him. So let's just go ahead and get what's with a specific number? Let's just give him 70,422 gold. What? No. Yes? No? No. Well, in that case, I won't let you through. Why 7422? That's a really stupid number. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing a lot better. I thought I might have been coming down with something, but I think it was just in my head. Because I've been a bit at home by myself since Friday, so I can't have caught anything in the meantime, and I'm feeling alright now. Fortune teller. Oh, young people. Is there something that you're looking for? We're looking for a sword of light, says Celios. And the fortune teller says, a sword of light. If it's the sword of light, then you need to go to the east. It's in the east. Wait, is it the east? What's the east? The right? The east, yeah, the east. And Gale says, old man, is that really true? And he says, undoubtedly. Oh no, wait, actually no, it's the south. The south! Oh, maybe the north. Actually no, the west. Oh, you should just give up. You'll never find the sword of light. What? What a knob. I'm looking for swords now. Only 4 directions, just check them out. Exactly. How hard can it be? Unless it's like northeast. Uh-oh. What have you got for sale? So, if you've just finished your prison term and you're wanting to return home, then the warp is the best for you. But you could also buy one of our famous weapons as a souvenir. He's selling weapons at Penal Colony. I want to just sell stuff. Did I even look at his wares? No. What's he got? Oh, I could do with some lanterns. Oh wow, he's got armour as well. Battle suits, ancient shield, soldier's sword. It's very expensive stuff. I need to sell some stuff. Can I sell this gold card? Sorry, that was a bit dramatic, but yes I can. I was actually surprised. It's actually not as much as I thought. I don't need to gasp. I thought for a moment it was 500,000, but it's a key item. Should I really be selling it? I mean, it was a key item. Does it have any further purpose? What does this pot do? I keep forgetting. It's worth some money. I might just sell some of these staffs. Sell the silver armor, yeah, that's gone. Diamond staff, we don't need that. Ceramic sword can go. Maybe I should buy a soldier sword. That would be exactly how much though? Do I not need some defense perhaps instead? I'm very behind on the armor now. I'm going to have to get the manual out again. This is actually the final, unless there's secret stuff, but according to the manual, this is the last shield. It has 200 defense. What about the armor? Battle suits, 400 defense. That's a lot. That's like double what I'm wearing right now. And what about the sword? And it's also the last armor, I think. And it looks like this is the last sword. 600. 600 damage. Well, let's go for defense though, because I feel like I neglected defense in the last area. What would you do? It's just the biggest. Maybe I should just go for defense for now. I think I do need to do a spot of grinding. I kind of want to get rid of this diamond stuff though, because if there's any fire monsters, we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to get the battle suit. I'll probably find one in a minute anyway, but let's give it to you. Battle suit for. Ooh, it looks cool. Yunnan, Sonia. Sonia can change her thing. She can have a diamond thingy. Crystal armor is gone. I should just sell this gold card. Surely I don't need it anymore. It was just for the it was for the Tower of Light. I'm gonna sell it. They wouldn't let you sell it surely if it was that important. Gilmore's tier. Sell this stuff. Terrible at being decisive. Or am I? I don't know. Am I? I'd say I was, but I'm not sure. I'm very indecisive. I'm really, really bad. It's sort of a reason, I've said before, why I wanted to do this going through the whole Mega Drive library, because I can never decide what I want to play, so I just play the things that I've played before again instead of something new. So it's nice to just play stuff that I've not played before. I'm alright with games that I own, like on the shelf next to me, you know, when it's like individual purchases, but when it's everything, it's like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just dump some of this stuff. I'm not using it, am I? That's a healing staff, I think, and I'm not using it. Joshua's mirror, we'll keep that, that's good. Bells, wait, I don't need the bells anymore because the monsters are permanently on the screen. Silver staff, I don't remember what that does, that's the death staff, isn't it? I might keep that one. Wait, poison needle? It's probably just casts poison, I don't care. It's gone. What else have we got? Is that the top? That's a resurrection item, isn't it? It's not worth much. Holy staff, silver staff. What's the holy staff do? I think it was just a healer. It's gone. Don't care. It's gone. Robes. Healing robe. It's yeah, it's gone as well. Flame staff is. Might keep that one. Strange pot, wind robe, we'll keep that, but we've got some money back again now, at least. I've downloaded the entire library of an old console. It is, it's because you just find that you just play the ones that you've got, if you've got nostalgia anyway. When I was playing, I did go through some stuff, but I found myself just like, oh, I'm going to play like Wings of War again, instead of like a shooter that I've not played before, or I'm going to play Empire of Steel again, instead of something else. RPGs, I'm quite good at playing new stuff. I always want to play new RPGs, but I always say is my best example is I recently played Rocket Knight Adventures by doing this, and I'd always known Rocket Knight Adventures is a good game. I've always heard of it, I've always seen it, and I always had the chance to play it, but I never did. And I can't believe it took me so long to just sit down and play Rocket Knight Adventures, but I always feel like, I don't know, it's like, when do you play it? I'd always think like, oh, I'll play it when it's a better time or I'm more in the mood, but what mood am I waiting for? So it was good to just get on with it. Have you ever heard of a creature called a dragon? Yes, I have, lady. I saw one flying around. I've seen one them flying around, but it must have. It seems like it lost its parents. I wonder if it's our dragon then. I wonder if it's our dragon that's flying around because we're its parents, I guess. You thought of it for that reason. Go through a bunch of the games you wouldn't exactly, and also it makes you stick to it. I think sometimes you feel a bit bad about not following through, as I've not finished the summoner yet. I will, maybe. I'm right at the end of the summoner. It's just I just need to dig the PlayStation out and finish it. Shall we do it next weekend? Finish the summoner. Depends if I haven't got plans anyway. I don't think anybody would care, but I feel like I just need to do it for my own integrity. Seeing as I've streamed, what, 10 streams of the summoner or more now, and I'm right at the very, very end, and I haven't bothered to finish it. I need to stop starting too many things at once, though, and I need to do that in my personal life too. Well, not personal life, but like off-stream life. Stop playing more than... Because I've literally got about 6 or 7 games on the go, and it's just silly. She can understand the cries of a dragon. Isn't that right, old man? Yes, that's right, old lady. Oh, I feel so sorry for it. We should hurry and find its... I hope it can find its parents soon. It must be us. Maybe we're gonna get a dragon to fly soon. We live here and we're being taken care of by the soldiers around here. Giving up finishing games anymore. I only finish the ones I really like. I'm a stickler really. If I start something I tend to never let it go. Even if it takes me years, but I don't know. I can't think of any game that I've decided I'm not finishing. I will always see it to the end. Even if it's been many years. I'm actually playing Alundra 2 right now, not on stream. And that's a game that I had as a child, and I didn't really like it too much as a kid, but I'm enjoying it more now, but at the time I didn't really enjoy it, but it's always stuck with me, like, I'm not letting it go. And there's lots of games like that, like I need to finish Legend of Legaia that I never finished as a kid. Even some bad ones I bought, like I have a game called Time and Eternity. It was called Tokitoa in Japan, but it came out in English. I think maybe people have heard of it, but Time and Eternity, and it's on the PlayStation 3. I bought that when it, like, I think I bought that release. I was really excited about it, and it was kind of crap. Disappointing, but it's mine and I'll finish it, do you know what I mean? That's the sort of person that I am. It's there and I'll get round to it. Never finished 7, still have a save. I probably have some save files for some stuff though, back in the UK. Well, actually I've got my PlayStation memory card here. One of them. Right, we'll pay this guy's bribe. What? It's gone up! Is it a percentage of how much money I have? I'm almost tempted to, like, just buy something first, because that's a lot of money, you bastard. Maybe I can buy something. Yeah, Sephiroth, but I don't want to grind to beat him up. You shouldn't need to, though. I don't know how you've played the game, but I personally don't find... I mean, you know, everybody's different, but I don't find Final Fantasy VII was particularly very grindy. It is harder if you haven't really, though, but you can sort of break it with a lot of materia and stuff. But I mean, you know, if it's been forever, I would just start again. Myself. I was talking about Final Fantasy VII last night, and I'm really wanting to revisit it. I wish I could buy something. I can't afford anything. Although... 75. Maybe I could sell... How much is that worth? It's not worth anything. Strange pot. None of this stuff is worth crap. No. I want to fight a monster, but I don't think there's any monsters to fight. I don't think I can even leave. Without a teleport? I mean, level up to beat him. Yeah. I think I can leave the town. I just don't want to pay 50,000. I actually can't leave unless I warp, I guess. I'm not going to do that. It'll be a pain. 50. It's half my cash though. Oh. In fact, there's no monsters anywhere. I'm going to have to just pay. There's no monsters anywhere because I've killed them all. Except in this new area. What an arse. Well, now we can exit and enter as much as I like, he says. He'll tell the other guards in Shangri-La, whatever. Oh, and there they are. 1 League. I'm a soldier from 1 League. I don't remember what 1 League is. I don't remember the names of these places. I wonder if Jastan is doing well. No, he's not. He's bankrupt and that's it. Jastan? I thought No, wait. Jastan's not who... No, Jastan is my uncle. The hero's uncle. Not... I was thinking of Gelman. Oh. It isn't the what? He's a soldier from Soldis. I mean, I guess what you could do if you were... I mean, it depends how long ago it was, if you can even remember anything anyway, but these days you can just YouTube the end if you can't finish something. Don't really follow this one. Join hands. So is this the inspection group? I'm a soldier from Soldis. But would you let me go back, hurry back to my own kingdom? Something about a king becoming... I don't know. Whatever. Which Sephiroth was it? Or was it all of them? It's like Bizarro, a Sephiroth and Safer Sephiroth, isn't there? The horse. Hey Dreamy, how are you? Well, here we are on the new lands. Lost half money though. Are there no enemies here? Where are we then? Fiend? Doesn't seem like there's any enemies. Final Sephiroth. Still in bed. What is this place? What's that? An abandoned mine? East of the abandoned mine. There's Gilmore, that's where we need to go. Where's the abandoned... There it is, the abandoned mine. Just check it is abandoned, I always doubt myself. I think so. Where's it gone? Yeah. Roel, what? The house of... East of the house of Roel? Roel's... Or was it Roel's house? Quite literally. I can't see it. No. Northeast. Oh, wait, we're east, so it's not to the east. That'll be it then, whatever that is. Roel's house. Rizel? What's Rizel? Where are we on the map in the game? Let me see if I've still got the map going. Let's have a look. Oh, it's bloody changed. Go back. If I can see. Balas. I don't think we've been to that very North Island. Fangas. trying to figure out where I am on this map. Oh, I see. Okay, so let me just get Wesker, but we just did here. That was the whole thief stuff. So what we've done is we've started here, we've done down here. Then we've gone here. That was chapter 3. We've done this area. Chapter 4 was this, with the princess and the desert and the dancing lady. Up here was the thieves and the tower. And now we're up here now. And then we've yet to go here. I wonder if that's the finale then. But we've pretty much covered the whole world map. Okay, well at least I know where I am in relation. Hang on a second, I've forgotten again. What was that at the south? That was chapter 2's stuff with Gaston. Okay, looks like you came in at a good time. Me getting lost. Yeah, because we've done this. This was the Cave of Trials. I know where we are now. That's Rizal. That was the place with the uncle, my uncle, and the the repelling thing. Oh, I know Roel's house. He's the guy that told us how to get through the barrier in there. Yeah. So all of this was cut off. This is new territory from here. Okay. There's not many locations, so we're there. I think that's it. It's just one town and a mine by the looks of things. I think so. We'll just walk. There's no enemies by the looks of it either. And that's just where I came in. I went shopping today. Well, not shopping really, but I went to a shop to see if I could find some manga. But I did have a look at the games while I was... Where am I now? That's where I just started, isn't it? Yeah, I had a look at the games. There's nothing that I really wanted, though. Well, nothing that was stupidly cheap, just normal price stuff. But I did pick up one little thing. On the PlayStation 4. It's called Closed Nightmare. And it's a shame because it's Japan only, but I was just thinking it would be something that you would like, Dreamy, if it ever gets localized. You would enjoy, probably. It's like a horror visual novel, but it's got lots of real footage. Shaguri, abandoned mine. I'm just going to activate this as a teleport location. But I had a little go at it before I went live and it looks really fun. It's got like real video footage. At the start you're like this girl and you wake up in this room and look at yourself in the mirror, but you don't really recognize who you are, you can't remember. And then you find a phone on the table, but you see the woman, she's like an actress, it's a real person and got voice acting, but then it's all like text driven narration and stuff. It's like mixing videos and visual novel style stuff and puzzle stuff, clicking things. But she sees this phone on the table and she goes to reach out for the phone and realizes that her left arm doesn't work. She can't move her left arm, so something's happened to it, and gets a phone call from this child's voice who seems to know like what her name is and all this stuff, and says that he's doing an experiment or something. And it made me jump because this scary thing appeared on the phone. Oh, who was that? Sounds creepy. Yeah, it actually made me jump a little bit. I only played it for 10 minutes, but it looked quite fun. I would love to stream that, but I don't know if I have the confidence. What is this place? They've got a very nice church compared to all the other churches in the game. Oh, is this your first time in Jagli? Wait, what is Jaggery? Is it the whole place or what? It must just be the whole land. So this must be the prison town. So below the town of Gilmore are ancient ruins. What? So the things that we've made from the stuff that came out from there are these candlesticks. I came here for the sake of the sinners. And it's because sinners exist that the true God that they need to know. Well, I can't. Let me start that again. It's for the reason that they are sinners that it's important that they need to know the love of the true God. Do you understand? Kind of. If you have any problems, please come here and talk with me. What's with these weird chairs? Dolcas, and sort of underling. He's a sort of underling of Dolgas, whoever Dolcas is. Subordinate. Henchman. Oh, a new recruit, or a newcomer, or whatever. I'll teach you about the customs around here. The way we do things around here. The boss is Dolcas. Lord Master, whatever. Big boss Dolcas. First you should go talk to Dolcas. And then watch out for that bastard Gordon. He's a liar, so take care. What's this? Like a rail? Oh, this is Gordon. Oh, he's Gordon's subordinate. Wait, hang on a minute. Is this gonna be like the two knights and one of them's lying? Do you know what I mean? That classic thing. Oh, you're a new recruit? I'll tell you about the way things go around here. First, you should go talk to Gordon. He's the boss of Jaggery. And watch out for those of Dolcas's goons. You shouldn't get involved with him. Let me look this up. I've forgotten how to read this. Boundary. Dear, I feel like my laptop's getting hot again. I'm going to move this fan a bit closer. 30, it says it's at 37. I hate the summer. See if that'll cool it down a bit. Ooh. I'm going to have to get some of those fans, I think. Now it's just suddenly said it's at 40% CPU. 28, 37, oh my god. Why does summer just ruin everything? I've just turned the aircon down a bit more as well. Anyway, this is the boundary of the church. Oh my god, it's a pun. Isn't that a funny pun? So it's, I can't even think how to translate that, but it's just the word church and the word boundary sound the same in Japanese, so it's like the, don't know. Caption contest. Can you think of a pun for church that means the border? Doctors, it's the border of the Doctors Without Borders? I don't know. That's my best effort. Dad jokes. Hey Techie Rob, how are you? My laptop's getting hot. Oh, we're back down to, we're below 30. No, we're not, we're 34. Dear, dear, dear. I'm gonna have to invest in fans for my computer. See if there's anything I can close as well, actually. Everything is closed though. But yeah, it's getting hot, hot, hot. Streaming hardware. Yeah, it's just garbage, isn't it? Oh, Celius found it funny. So, Celius laughed at the dad joke, but the other 3 people in your party have all looked at you with like white eyes. Like, what? I rolled their eyes. Yunan says, Your Highness, do you think, is there something funny? Gail says, hang on. Gail didn't say hang on, but I felt like I could feel something vibrating, but I think it's the fan on the floor. PC was struggling a bit, shut itself down during intermission and halfway through the race. Oh no. Mine's cooling down a bit now. This is what happened last year though. Do you remember? I was playing Story of Thor and I didn't even notice that my laptop had got really hot. And then while I was streaming, someone pointed out, like, you know, we can't see you anymore. Like, the video's like frozen. And I was just like, oh no. In fact, I'm just going to lift the laptop up a minute and just let some air get underneath the vent. What a struggle. Because usually, I feel like on OBS, when I'm streaming, it always sits at around 30% and 28, 30. But it's like going to 37 right now, and I'm like, oh. But like, when it was really bad, it was, what was it, the box was like orange, and I think it was at like 80 or something. Anyway, let's not worry about it. I'm sure that it's fine. It doesn't actually feel that hot. Last time we discovered a huge problem, PCs just shut off all the time. Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I might ask you for some advice because I know you've got one of those laptop things, Dreamy. Big Tor got one, didn't he? I was looking at some on Amazon. I think I just need to get some cooling fans underneath it. Because I'm fine. I'm not hot. Well, I mean, I'm all right, but I've got the aircon going. It's just that the laptop, it's not quite keeping it cool. And I don't want to turn the... I mean, I could turn the aircon down even more, but then, you know, that's my electricity bill going. Anyway, we'll carry on, because that's not what Gail's got to say. Isn't he saying something boring? Gordon's underling. See, now I'm getting cold legs, because I've got the fan blowing at the laptop. Well, at least it's cooled it down. But yeah, hopefully that would help relieve some of the thing. Are they noisy? Do you know those fans under laptops? Is yours very noisy? I don't want it like vibrating on the desk or something, because that'll get really bad. No, that's good then. Alright, what's Gordon saying? So I guess I think he's saying when you've been here around this long for 25 years, then things like this will be funny. Anyway, head to the border. Anyway, it's not the border. So I guess that's what that stuff is on the thing then, on the floor. So to the left side of the church is Gordon's area, and the right side is Dolcus's territory. So I guess he's meaning that the church is a border, and that's why he was making that bad joke about the border. The church is the border, the left is that. Who are we going to believe then? Duran. Oh, young master. Wait, do we know you? Isn't that you? It's me, Duran. Gail says, oh, Duran, we were looking for you. Hang on, was Duran who we were looking for? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Well, who's Gordon then? Is he important? And wait a minute, I thought Gordon was on... Oh no, he's not important around here. It's Gordon and Dalkus, is it? I'm terrible at remembering these names. Gail says, Duran, we were looking for you. We heard from Jack that you were here. Duran says, don't tell me you were caught pickpocketing. Gail says, oh, don't be so stupid. I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm looking for the Sword of Light. Duran says, I've never heard anything about a Sword of Light. But, now I'm a companion, like I'm a buddy of the boss here called Gordon. You should, sort of snoop around here and see if you can find anything. He will, rather. He's gonna do that, and if he finds anything, he'll let us know. Thanks, Duran. Gordon's underling, Boris. That guy, Boris. He said that today's the day that his term here ends. I wish I could hurry back and go to Soldi's. Who's Boris? Gordon's alive! I'd forgotten about that Gordon. I keep channeling Gordon from Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know why. I just got actually this big train sitting there. I haven't seen you around here, says this scholar. Keep thinking Gordon from Thomas as well. That's where my brain's going. Oh my god, there's... What the hell is that emote? Oh my god, it would be Dave's. I used to love Thomas when I was a kid. Absolutely adored that whole show, book, everything. Had all the trains. Used to go to the event things. Same, yeah, I loved it. I don't like the new ones though, or whatever it is. All the new characters, can't be doing with that. But yeah, but you in America, right? You had a different Thomas, didn't you? It blew my mind when I saw all that you don't have Ringo Starr narrating your Thomas. You got some American voice, and you made a whole crazy show with it. What was it, like Station Time or something? It was like one of those, like, I want to say nauseating, but you know, those you know, there's like Barney shows where it's like got kids that are like, hey character, what are we going to do today? Let's sing a song. Oh, kind of with the characters. You like Belle's like Magical Story Time and Barney and Sesame Street, and where they just have like regular kids that swap out, you know, from different nationalities, ticking all the boxes. And it's set in a station, isn't it? What's it called? Magic Station Time or something. And then it'd have random Thomas segments. But in the UK it was just a show. It was just Thomas. There was nothing else. It was just the Thomas episodes, and that was it. Narrated by Ringo Starr from the Beatles. At least for the first couple of seasons. With his lovely Liverpool accent. That's probably why they changed it. Nobody'd understand what he's saying. Um, he's researching ancient. Disgusting. I thought I'd test if he was still here. He passed. It's nice. I like the Liverpool accent. I like listening to it. It's very, very relaxing, I find. My brain's still thinking about conversation, but I really need to finish this text box. Okay, so he's researching ancient. So in order for him, he went out of his way to commit a crime so that he'd get put in here for his research, so he can research ancient things. He's a scholar, yeah. And Celio says, you're a scholar, so then do you know something about the Sword of Light? The Sword of Light? Ellipses. Ah, the Sword of Light. It's a wonderful thing. I know about that. Gale says, he doesn't know anything, does he? And then Sonia says, I think so too. He seems to be in a fluster. Is that it? Okay, I guess he knows nothing. You want to see the Ringo version? It's good! It's good. What my brain was thinking of was I had to do a Liverpool accent when I was in school, because we did the good old classic, you know, Blood Brothers. Whoops, I'll just skip your dialogue. Gordon's subordinate said something. Will it? Can I catch up my phone? Nope, didn't see it. Oh well. If you don't have permission from from Boss Gordon, actually not seen Brothers. You should, if you like the theatre anyway, and musicals. If you don't, then you won't like it, but it's very good. Well, yeah, I think you might like it actually. I think it's a very sort of, it's a gateway into the world of theatre and musicals. I think it's, and I also think it's very underrated. I think it's been sort of tarnished by being overdone at school. So, why are you shaking your head? You know, like, maybe in America, is it the same? You know, Little Shop of Horrors? Like, it's actually really good, but just it's been done to death by high schoolers, that it sort of gets ruined a bit. No reason. But yeah, we can't go in here unless we've got a permit from Gordon. But Blood Brothers, it's got good music and it's a good story. But yeah, it does get done by teenagers a lot. That's sort of their first thing. What the hell is these buff guys in here? Look at him. Looks a bit like Brian Blessed, actually. Dolgas. Oh, are they having a fight? What's the word? I'll go quietly. I'll go home quietly this time, but don't think I've given up. I'll remember this. Gordon says, it's always the same. Every time you come, hurry up and get out. Oh. There's Gordon. Who are you? Are you a new recruit? Serios says, we're looking for the Sword of Light, the big boys. Who are you though? Are you Team Gordon or are you Team, what was his name, Dockas? I'm Team Gordon. Look at him. We're looking for the Sword of Light. I heard that it's in the ruins, the ancient ruins below here. Gordon says, wait, are you one of those? Are you some underlings of that Dolkas guy? Or Dorcas? Everything that comes out of those ruins, they all belong to me, Gordon. You can go and tell Dorcas that. Doesn't matter how many times you come here, it's the same. Everything that comes out of that mine, I will not hand over to anybody. Go tell Dorcas that. Gordon's henchman. So that guy, Dorcas, he's the number 2 to go against Gordon, Boss Gordon. He says that he wants to split all the treasures that have come out of the ruins 50-50. That's what he just came here saying. I know a friend of a friend, girl named Dorcas. Is this true? Is this a reference that I'm not getting? Could be Dolcas. Could be Bob. No, it's real. Dorcas? Never heard that name before. I wouldn't have thought it was a female name either. Here's Dorcas. Who are you? Are you one of Gordon's henchmen? You can go tell Gordon that he's watching. Sounds made up. Celia says, do you know anything about the Sword of Light? Dorcas's underling says, absolutely nothing. Gail says, can't you hear us? Dorcas is a biblical name. Well, now I'm really curious. Not about the name Dorcas per se, but if this is actually referencing that. Or just made up. I'm just googling it in Japanese now. The first thing I've got is a Fire Emblem character. I wonder what they called him in English then. Oh, it is? No, I think it does come from that. It seems it's given me a Wikipedia page too. But whoever this guy is, who's played Fire Emblem? I can't be asked to look him up, but if you've played Fire Emblem, this guy is the same name. Can't find his English name though. He's in the, what is it called? The Fire Sword one, the Game Boy Advance game. Dorcas, or... I love how it's Dorcas or Tabitha. Which is it? Is it Dorcas or Tabitha? Oh, it's a specific person, that's why. Could have been called Dorcas, might have been called Tabitha. Was an early disciple of Jesus. The one that we forgot about then. Well, what's Gordon then? Looks like a Dorcas. Fire Emblem Dorcas is kinda hot, not gonna lie. I don't know him. How are you? I've only played one of them. I'm looking at him though. Again now. I guess it's biblical. Big himbo. It seems like he's ignoring us. Maybe it's the way that you asked him. Leave it to me. Excuse me, would you happen to know anything about the Sword of Light? Fuck off. Yeah, and he's angry and starts coming to lunge at you. Celia says, oh, that's Runan's fault. I guess that's that then. Yeah, I quite liked Blood Brothers back in the day, and I've read the same writer. One of my favourite plays of all time is Educating Rita by the same writer, and that's set in Liverpool too. But he's a Liverpudlian writer, so most of his stuff tended to be about the working class in Liverpool. But I really like the movie Educating Rita. I've read the script as well. Haven't seen that either. You should watch Educating Rita. It's classic. It's really good. Seen Shirley Valentine. Yeah, that's good too actually. Yeah, he wrote that as well. I think I prefer Educating Rita though, but Shirley Valentine's good. Shirley Valentine I would like to see on stage though, because it's a one person play, whereas it doesn't work in a film, I don't think, because they need to show stuff because people would get weird about it, I think. But I think on the stage it's supposed to be just her sitting and telling you everything. Very, very long. It's just monologues. She just talks about her husband and stuff. Educating Rita's a two-person play, but they changed it for the film. So where are we supposed to go now then? What about our friend? Oh. He doesn't seem to have any information. Just wait a little bit longer. Oh, but he's still the same. It's not about Bollis or something. So you there, did you go to Greek Gordon? Yeah, I did. There's ruins below the town of Gilmore. Have I read this already? Here I have. It's the stuff that made the candles. How's this game been so far? I feel like I haven't called much of it. I felt like you had, but you tend to have showed up for some of it. I think it's been excellent. God, it sounds really weird with Summer on the end. The great Big Boss Gordon. His Lordship Gordon. Dorcas is obviously better. I think this game has been really good. My main gripe with it is that the random encounters are very excessive, and they often have like really shitty gimmicks, like putting you to sleep and stuff. I thought you played a lot more. I mean, what are we on now? 16. Stream number 16. It has been a while. We can't go in there until we get a permit from Gordon. Oh, maybe I just need to go back and talk to Gordon. Substantial gameplay wise. Oh yeah, it definitely is. But I mean, to be honest, it's not... I would say that it's got just about as much dialogue. People say... I'm sure people say that the White Witch has got 3 times as much as this or something like that. Or the other one has. But this is a huge game. Nobody's changing their text. And it's fascinating how the characters just change as the story progresses, and it's really worth it. I mean, it's the same as White Witch. If anybody's played Moonlight White Witch, it's very much the same. Like, there's a lot to get out of going around and re-talking to NPCs, because they have lives and things that are going on. Like, we just talked to what was it that just happened today? Oh, we sort of had a whole conclusion with the plot line of that guy that lived in... So, I'll give you an example, but there was a guy in one town when we've been looking for this princess who'd been sold as a slave, but there was other women that had been sold as a slave too. And we went to one town, we heard about this guy who had dreamed of opening a shop or whatever, and he'd... but then he'd used all of his savings to save this slave woman. He bought her to set her free because he heard about her. So then they were like kind of living together for the time, and then we've gone off and finished that region, but I went back there and now we're hearing about the fact that so he had to give up this dream of opening a shop by using all the money, and then when we went back there, we just had a sort of conclusion that some guy had shown up and tried to buy her or something, but in the end he just ended up giving them money and leaving them alone. So now he's got lots of money, they're going to get married and he's going to open his shop, and it's just like this whole like conclusion. But if you didn't bother to talk to them you wouldn't get that, but there's so much effort that's gone into it. Do you know anything about the Sword of Light? He's still ignoring us. I mean, you never know. Sometimes with this game you just need to leave the area and go back to somewhere and something happens, but it is hefty. But quite a few of my I think quite a few of my streams have been rather short, like a couple of hours. There's nobody else in, there's nowhere else in town, is there? I think I've been everywhere. I'm just gonna head off, I guess, and see if anything happens. But sometimes you've got, it's one of those too, you can't play this without knowing language. I mean, I guess these days there's all those programs that you can use, so maybe people can get through it, but it's, I'd say if anybody's played Phantasy Star Generation 1, my memory of that anyway, it's a lot like that. There's I said this about the Legend of Xanadu as well. There's so many flags that you need to tick. You need to talk to NPCs and you need to go here and go there and do what they say, kind of thing. You won't kind of, I don't think you'd accidentally fumble through, because sometimes you need to talk to somebody then go back to somebody else, and then so you kind of need to know what's going on. But it's quite good that all the information's usually there. I've only been stuck once in the whole game so far where I had to actually look up a guide, and that was the last stream, and it's mostly because I just ran out of patience, but it was in that tower, and all it was I was using the item on the wrong floor. I thought I was on the roof, but there's actually another floor, so I had the right idea. It's always used to trip me up playing Japanese games before I learn the language. Certain games are just impossible. Yeah, this one you can't fumble through this one if you don't know what's going on, because I mean, it's like right now, I'm stuck. Where am I going? I've probably got to go back to another town and find a character, but unless I need to go in the mine. I'm just gonna go back to the first town. I'm confused to why there's no monsters though in this area. Still getting lost. I can't think. I have found it very. Oh well, here we go. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, he left as I entered the town, didn't he? And he must be the one that they're referring to, who's ended his term today. It seems that you're a strange guy too, but you're, despite the fact that your prison term's ending. Oh, it's Boris. So I'm telling you, I just want to go back to my hometown and earn an honest living. Is he trying to go back? I think he's trying to go back into the prison. It suits him more. So he doesn't want to do an honest living, I think, actually. Yeah, so he's gone back. What a strange guy. So I guess he just like left and ended his term for today. Oh, that's what it was, I think. So I think because he just ended his prison term, but they're like, so, but you're saying that you want us to let you back into Jaggery? And he's like, I can't handle making an honest living. Suits me more in here. Sure, you've slayed a dragon or two by now. I've yet to slay any dragons. We found a baby dragon. But that guy, he really was great with opening locks. He was the master of unlocking. I remember going into Dragon Age thinking I'd be fighting a bunch of dragons. Yeah, that's the point. There's not... Are there any dragons in Dragon Age? There's the first... Oh, the first game has a dragon. Do the others? I don't even remember. Oh, there is one in Inquisition, but it's a side plot, I think. It's just a side quest. I remember one boss battle. Or two. Not a lot, though. It's not really the age of dragons. But anyway, thanks to that, he wound up in Jaggery. You know what, though, actually? Is this a verb that I don't know? I assume, because the other guy, remember there was the guy in the first town that was like, that tells tales, and I thought it said that he was, because I didn't know what Jaggery was. I thought he'd washed up on Jaggery, but I guess it actually means to find yourself in jail, perhaps. Because they keep using it over and over again. Oh, to be exiled, to be banished, it could mean that, yeah, so probably that, so. So no matter how good he is at opening locks, he's sort of no match for me. And Yunan says, Gail, don't take it. You don't need to take it so serious. We know. Why do we need a person to unlock doors, though? Was there a locked door? I guess that's all we needed to do then, come back here and go back again, but the game is a bit stupid like that. Let's just lose weight playing another RPG, but it didn't affect my mass at all. Oh my god. For a minute I was reading that like quite serious, and I was just, in my head I was like, is that like Ring Fit or something? I didn't pay attention to the BioWare bit. You could be this dad joke, Barley. I don't know if you were here before, but he said that it's the border of the church is a border. Well, no, the church is a border, but it was like the kyokai is a kyokai, and then he was like, kyokai is a kyokai or something. But I was trying to think of a pun that matches. My closest effort was like, I don't know. Doctors Without Borders is the border. Still working on it. Chapel. So where's that guy gone that we just met? Obviously he's the plot. Oh. Do you want to dig in the mine for 30 gold a day? Is this seriously all that this has changed the plot now? So because that bastard Gordon won't split the treasure with us, I found my own way to save some. At the back of the abandoned mine in Juggly, there's a big... Is that an ore vein? I can't... What the fuck is that blob? Is that Samyaku? Zan? Yeah, a vein of ore. So at the back of the mine, the abandoned mine, there's a sort of, I guess it's untapped because it's sleeping, vein of ore. So I, Dorcas, will have the last laugh. Hee hee hee. New employment opportunity for 30 gold. It's garbage. We just want to get into the some of the writing looks pretty difficult to read. I'll tell you one, I'll tell you what it was, but if you're familiar it's not so bad, but it's... Oh, he's changed it, no, there we go. It's specifically this I was looking at. Can you see Wesker's head? That... It's quite the blob, but I recognise it from another word. It means vein, usually, I think. But yeah, it's a blob. You can hardly read any of it, Chrono Gear. Do you need to get some glasses? Just a blob of white. I know it more from... Where do I know it from? It's like mountain... Can't remember what it means in English. Mountain range, yeah. Right, I'm still... Before we go... Where's that guy? It's generally not too bad though. It's weird. I think if you were... Like, I don't... Not toot my own horn because I'm not really very good myself. But I think if you were very, very unfamiliar with Japanese and you were trying to dictionary your way through this game, you'd struggle to recognize a lot of stuff. But if you're like familiar with kanji and words, you can... It's not unreadable. Like a native wouldn't have any problems either. Like you can just... It's just... I don't know, you know like when you read words in English, you don't look at the individual letters, it's just the shape of the word is familiar, and you scan read, it's got that about it, so even though it is a blob, you can sort of make it out. But it's when you don't know something, like when I really, really don't know something, and I'm like, oh god, what is that, like... trying to parse it. I'm just trying to detect if anybody's dialogue's changed before I bother to read it carefully, but... no, he's still pretending that he knows about the Sword of Light, but he doesn't know anything about it. I just want to check why you know that guy, the lockpicker who's gone back here, why was it important that we had that event? Do you know what I mean? You really are persistent. Are you one of Dorcas's henchmen? At the point you don't need to process every stroke, you know well, just look vague outline. It's only when you don't know one, you have to start counting the strokes. Exactly. You can't count the strokes on this though, because it's just a blob. When you don't know. Most of them. I mean, look at that there, on the second line at the end. If you don't know kanji, you can't, that square is a blob. You'd have to be familiar with it in different ways. I mean, I double guessed myself then about abandoned mine. I'm like, is that an abandoned mine? Let me just check. Oh shit, this is a new dialogue and I've just been skipping it. Whoops. Oh well, he's on about the abandoned mine. What do you want to do there? I'll go in it. Kind of lost the plot with this now. Yeah, that. So I think he had one of his underlings, one of his friends who's a henchman of Dorcas, slip in there. You might be able to find something out. I think he's talking about us, but I've just skipped 3 lines of text, but... Oh, you did well. Can we just talk to you again? Oh, okay, so Dorcas has been going to the mines with his henchman with him and heading towards the abandoned mine. So maybe if you could conceal yourself as one of his subordinates, then you might be able to find something out. Oh, he didn't repeat all of that. Oh well, we get the gist. I think that's what we need to do then. I'm gonna save because it's been quite a while. I swear as well though, like Barley, I don't like... it doesn't mean anything, but I swear the second you show up as well, like my brain just melts. I'm like, oh my god! But I get used to it. Just no handsome men, please. The handsome man, oh my god. Got jokes. The barley it is, it was just like, it's like the Senpai's here. But I don't know why, it shouldn't even really be a thing anyway, because I mean the amount of times after stream I've sent you a message and been like, what's this? I was actually watching one of your VODs earlier. I didn't dig out a mistake. I was just watching one of your VODs earlier, but I've forgotten what it was. It was they were in the room that was tasteless, and I swear that came up in something I was playing the other day, but I swear it had a different meaning. But I think it was part of an expression, so it wasn't actually the same thing. It was, I think it was in Kamaitachi. But it was like a I'm gonna have to look it up because I was wondering whether you knew. I googled it. It was like a whole idiom expression, but it wasn't. It didn't mean tasteless. It was something to do with like no. Was it like no salt and no? I'm not sure it was the same word though actually. But it was like no salt and no something makes Jack a dull boy or something like that. But it means something really weird. How did I get to this mine? It was literally like 2 things that are not there and it means something. But it just jogged my memory when I was watching your VOD. I did laugh that you were playing Eternal Darkness and you couldn't, you were like, I wonder which symbol's Chichugna or whatever it is, and I'm like, it was right there in the text box. But I guess like when you played it in Japanese, it kind of just all looks like kanji, but it was actually a rune. Because you were like, oh, which one's Chichugna then? I guess one of these symbols is Chichugna. And then you were like, oh, I guess it's red because the text was red. I was like, the symbol was in the text box. But in English it would stick out a hell of a lot more, but in Japanese I guess you could almost just like tune it out as noise. Because it kind of just looks like a bit of the katakana. I've only got one lantern, so I think before we go into this big cave I'm going to go buy another in case it runs out, but I don't remember who sells them. Who can teleport? Which town was it? What was the first town? Fiend? So actually, you know, if you're asking how big this game is, Dreamy and Barley, these are all the locations in the game. So these are towns. Town, 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 town. Still on towns. Towns. Houses of lone people. And now we're on caves and towers and caves and dungeons. Okay, and that's how big this game is. It's huge. And I can never remember all these sodded names. I want to go to the town of Fiend, I think. But yeah, and every town has all these NPCs with dialogue. It's been really fun to read it all though. I think the shop here sold lanterns. Current settings just blend. Oh yeah, I tuned them out. They have to be in my short-term memory for a moment, or they're just gone. I need to play more of Summer Night, but I boot it up and I'm just like, who are these people again? Is there anywhere to rest actually before we go? Do I need the MP? No, I'm just gonna walk. There's been some odd, weird bits of this game that have confused me, but on the whole I would say this has been a bit of a much easier experience than that bloody ass adventure. Even off stream that was giving me a headache. Oh, this isn't where I need to go. Did you see I posted you a game, that Closed Nightmare? It looks really, really good. I had a little test of it for about 10 or 15 minutes before I went live. I kind of might force myself to just be more confident and stream it at some point because it just looked like really funny. Well, not funny, sorry. Really interesting. Yeah, it's a horror visual novel game. It looked really, really good. It made me jump at the start, just a little bit, because I had my headphones on. It uses lots of real live footage and stuff. That was what I got today when I went to the book off shop. I'd seen one in another store nearby, and that's when I looked it up, but it was like incredibly sun faded, so I decided not to buy it at that point in time, but then I saw it today. I was actually just looking for comics. I was looking for Elfen Lied. I can't even remember if I asked you, Dreamy. Have you read that, seen that? You'd probably enjoy it. You said you did, actually. Should stream more. It's really good for building confidence. I mean, I've done this, I've done Air's Adventure, I've done... Landstalker was awful. I really didn't like streaming Landstalker. I was in a really bad place, I think, at the time, and I think it really soured my experience of that game. I almost want to replay Landstalker and do it better justice, because I think I was just feeling a bit uncomfortable the whole time. Isometric Zelda, yeah. It was more just the language side of it. I was just feeling a bit, oh my god. Because I was still it was quite early into Twitch as well, for me, so I was a bit... I mean, I started off doing Murminoid, but when I played Murminoid, there was only like 3 people watching, you know, like 2 of them, one of them was like you, and the other was my my friend, and so it was just like a cozy little whatever night in. Did you ask you something? I did. I said, have you ever seen Elfen Lied? But I'm pretty sure I actually asked you on Discord once anyway. Oh, that really expensive sword is in this chest. You should play Mermaid RPG. Little Mermaid... I've read that wrong. Little Mermaid JP. Did that even come out over in Japan? I'm actually sincerely curious. Let's check Sega Retro. But no, there's a Mermaid RPG on the PlayStation. If you want to play it, Quantum. It's in Japanese though. Little Mermaid did not come out in Japan. They missed out. You read the manga? See, that's what I went looking for today. I wanted to buy it. I found the volume 1, 2 and 3, but they were really like brown pages and I thought, I can probably find this a little bit nicer elsewhere. Let's give the we'll give the prince the best sword. And then you can have the diamond sword now. I don't know if I could just sell the other stuff. Bastards. But yeah, I was thinking I might read the manga. I haven't read the manga. Well, I read some of it, but I heard it was quite different from the anime. The anime like feels very unfinished at the end. This is such a nice thing that needs... This should be in every role-playing game, this item that lets you whiz around the map. Wouldn't it be lovely? But no, I think you're absolutely right, Barley. And you told me in private, the more you do it, the better you'll get and the more you're confident you'll feel. And it is very true. The thing is though, my agenda is not... I mean, I want to share the games, that's my agenda, but I'm not trying to claim like, oh, I'm gonna like live translate this video game. Please listen to me live translating. I just want to play a game and share it and with people that aren't able to play it. And I want to play it anyway. That's pretty much all it is. But I have to tell you what's going on, you know, otherwise you won't know. I could sit here and just being like, so how are you all doing? How's your week? And stuff, and play the RPG by myself and just read it and sit in silence, but... Do you know, some people do that. Even talking about Japanese now, but do you... Each to their own, but I will click, like, goodbye on a stream if they don't read the dialogue out or talk about it. You know, people that... There was a couple of Let's Plays I watched on YouTube of some RPGs, and they just, like, whiz through, like, the dialogue box, just clicking, and be like, oh, that's weird, and oh, yeah, and I'm just like, I'm not sitting here, I'm not reading your fucking game on a Let's Play. Like, tell me what's going on, I'm doing my washing. I don't need like 10 out of 10 voice acting or anything, just read it in your normal voice, but I want to know what's going on, and I don't want to have to actually read it myself. Ancient Shield. But then some people just don't... I think some people just treat games as a backdrop, they're not really playing them. I feel like if I wanted that, I'd just watch a long... Exactly, yeah. I want to hear your thoughts of what you're playing, but some people do just play games as like... something in the background while they chat. Hey Retro, how are you? Wait, that's not the right item. We want the platinum. I might just give it the... No, I'm just going to give it you now. This ancient shield. That's the best shield in the... Ooh, it looks nice. We can sell the rest. There for the stream in a large part. I mean, I'm there for the streaming, yeah, but I also wanted to see the game too, you know. It depends what it is, but I mean, if it's a game that I'm not interested in, I'll stay anyway, but a lot of the time I do want to know about what they're playing too. Otherwise I just watch like just chatting streamers. I don't really watch just chatting personally, each their own, but I'm not really bothered. I'd rather watch an actual YouTube video. I go to streams because I want them to ask me how I am. You still waiting? See, I like watching your streams because you take the game seriously. Oh, I do like watching your streams because you play them like I play them, so it's fun to watch and know the pain. Different people for different things. What's going on up here? Oh, they mine him. Brothers in Pain. Chrono Gear plays a lot of stuff seriously though when he's doing his retro achievements. Hint hint, do some more. I really enjoyed watching you play Contra on the NES. Getting really tilted at it. But how are you, Retro? Oh. Are you one of Duran's acquaintances? I remember you getting really pissed off. Do you know the bit I'm talking about? What was it called? Contra C or something? How's it compared to Hard Corps? It was that one bit when you were walking across the field and you trying to... Is it the achievement not to take any damage or something? And you kept getting hit by these like sandworm things or mouths that were appearing on the floor, and they were random and you were getting really tilted. And it was just feeling, but you were like doing your best not to show that you were getting tilted, but it was like, yeah, this stream's ending in about 10 minutes. Super C, I think. That one, yeah, the floor mouths, it was funny. So Dorcas and Boris were here until just a moment ago, whispering about something. All this for 30 gold? Whoa, don't make me jump. I thought you were Dorcas. Do you really think there's an ore vein here? Hmm? Are we supposed to be doing something? This is another one of those things then, isn't it? Where we're just gonna have to leave and probably go back to town. It's been nice this evening though, playing this. There's been 0 random encounters the entire stream because all the monsters have been liberated from the previous areas, and apparently this place has none. But I suspect that there's a reason that we keep being given equipment. Hard Corps is my favourite. Is that the Mega Drive one? Somebody redeemed that a while ago. Oh, there's no monsters. Yeah, so every time we finish a chapter, that sort of country's random encounters all disappear, and we've been to every country now on the world map, and so we've defeated the boss and all the monsters are gone. But this is a new area, but I guess it's a penal colony, but I guess because it's sort of attached to the other kingdom, there's just no monsters here. But it's kind of a bit odd. It's really good. Is it too much for the Western difficulty? Yeah, I don't know whether I'm gonna... I kind of feel like I want to play the Japanese version, because I'm prone to do that. But I'm also feeling like I might get like, oh, well, you haven't had the real experience then. I feel like I need to replay Dynamite Heady as well, just to say I did it, and Rocket Knight Adventures, but... Is it fun that way? Maybe if I go talk to Dorcas. I didn't actually do any mining, but maybe he doesn't know that. Stages aren't designed with the limitations in mind, the way they are in 3. You've beat Hard Corps without on the Western difficulty though, haven't you, Chrono Gear? Oh, here's a letter. What's this? It's a map. It's a map of Jaggery. And there's a mark where the abandoned mine is and the town of Gilmore. It's a line going between them. Says Ryunan. Your Highness. Dorcas must be digging a tunnel that goes from the town of Gilmore straight into the... Wait, that goes from the ancient... goes from the abandoned mine to the town of Gilmore, but he wants to get to the ancient ruins then, I guess, that are below Gilmore. It's always the same patterns on the bosses. When I played it, I was struggling with just the levels, like the enemies and stuff. Okay, I guess it means roll up the map and put it in. Let's head under the, Wait, what? But it wouldn't be. That must be the guys in the mine. Maybe? So maybe if we can coax those guys, could that be? Real question. Maybe coax those guys that are digging the tunnel and then we can go through together. That's weird. Because the verb means to roll up and put into something, but it can also mean to coax or to cajole. But I guess because it's talking about people, it must be them then, because it's a plural. Don't be stupid. Celia says we should tell Gordon about this. Then, oh yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that work in our favour? Uden says, I think that's the best thing. So we got the map. I guess if we told Gordon about it, he'd thank us and then he'd just let us in anyway. Do we have a choice right now? Could we do either? Like go through the tunnel with what's-his-face or just tell Gordon? I wonder if that's actually a thing. I'm just going to tell Gordon though, because I think Dorcas is a bit of a bellend. And Gordon just gives me Brian Blessed energy. Let me save my game though, just in case. I might save it there and test it out later. Well, in fact, let's just do it. Let's test it out. I'm going to go there, but then I'll just reload the game and come back again. I wonder if you could do that. One of the hardest parts of the game is actually the very beginning. See, that's all I ever did, and I thought it was quite rough. I only did the first level or two. I've got to remember where it is. I think I've missed it. Oh, I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Let's just warp, can't be asked. Played more than the first few levels in English either. Did you see that text box just then? About Marume Komu? What's that? I wonder if that's a thing too. I kind of like to play the European version as well, though. I quite like the change of the sprites. What is it? Probotector? It does look vaguely familiar though. I'm wondering if like someone I knew had it. I'd be very interested if they let us go through this way. Whoops. No they don't. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. I guess we just tell Gordon them. Oh. They'd rope them into it, that's what I mean. That's why I saw that, but because they were just talking about a map, but because it said Aitzura, like, that's why I was like, well, a map can't be plural people. So it must be the other meaning. Like, coax the miners into taking us with them through the tunnel. And then, I think, Sonia was saying, no, or the prince said, no, let's just tell Gordon directly, because it'll help us out. No, I think that's what it is then. He said, well, yeah, said the same thing. He's told us already that all the stuff that comes out of the mine belongs to him. But the prince is like, no, it's not that. Please listen. So Dorcas is digging a hole that's going to go from the abandoned mine of Jagli to the ruins below here. And he's going to sneak in there. Look at this. Handed over the map. Gordon. What did you say? But why would you know something like this? You must be one of Dorcas's underlings after all. And while I headed off to the abandoned mine, he must have snuck into the. No, a liar. While I'm going off to the abandoned mine, you intend to sneak into the ruins. What kind of person do you think I am to fall for such a... I guess it's an easy to see trap. Yeah, transparent. Do you think I'd get caught in such a sort of obvious trap? Leon says, no, it's the exact opposite of that. It's having the opposite effect, it seems, of what they wanted to happen. Because they wanted Gordon to help us, but he's not. Gale says, and that's why I said we should try and trick Dorcas instead. Oh, so now we're going back to the mines. This fucking game. If you think you can trick me, you'll have to come up with some sort of better lie. You still got the same dialogue, so back we go to the mine now. The game has been like this though, a lot. Choice isn't a choice. This game has been a lot of running around, even before this chapter. I enjoy it though, personally. I find it quite just... I think compared to, like I said, compared to other RPGs of the era, I never get stuck on this one. I feel like it's very clear usually what you need to do, whereas like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, they're often quite vague where you need to go next, or what you need to even do. And this one, it feels very much always moving. Honestly, you should play this. I mean, slight spoilers, this is the final chapter of the game, but... Another thing that this game does very, very, very well is having lots of plot that's all coming together. Like an overarching villain and items and lore that's starting to piece by piece to come together. It feels far deeper than the other RPGs of this era. It's just nice how this on the Mega Drive. There aren't many traditional. No, and I think it's probably one of the. I mean, yeah, it is one of the best ones because there aren't many. But it's definitely a sort of neglected one because you've got Phantasy Star, and I'd say that this is up there with it. It's really, really, really good. The combat is a bit crap, but the story's good. Oh, Boris is here. Oi, Boris, says Dolcus. Do you think you can really open it? I told you so many times before. There's no lock that I'm unable to open. Now just be quiet and watch. That's not how you open a door. It's like, you idiot, what are you doing? If you use, if I was to use, I could have opened it if I was using explosives. Have you looked at Surgeon Aura? No, I'm saving that one. I do need to play that one. It still blows my mind that it's not been translated into English of all the games. I still can't believe that that one hasn't. It's amazing that this hasn't though, because I mean, you don't even need to translate it. You could just pinch the script from the PC Engine. They did it for the Super Nintendo, I think. I think there's a fan translation for this on the SNES that's just the PC Engine script just shoved in it. I think it's identical in all the scripts. I think all these versions. I think they didn't change anything. The graphics are different, and that's about it. I think the graphics are actually. I think they're the best on the Mega Drive. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Surging Aura. It's definitely going to be a highlight to get to. The one that I'm really, really looking forward to though is I'm really excited to play Blue Almanac and what's the other one? Is it like, I can't remember the name. That's like Maten something. It's like Demon Destroyer or whatever. In fact, I'll look it up. Let me just see what RPGs there are on the Mega Drive in my Excel. But anyway, Boris says, let's hurry up and go inside. What's that? So, and make sure you give me an equal share as promised. Dorcas says, like, are you fucking serious? You'll be getting 30 gold is enough for you. Let's go. I guess because he just exploded it. I have it on my flash cart. Let me just see RPGs. Pure RPGs anyway, because there's quite a lot of action ones, but there's literally about 8 RPGs on here. Oh no, there's more. Oh yeah, there's Buck Rogers. That's something. Buck Rogers, Countdown to Doomsday. Looks interesting. But Blue Almanac is interesting to me. We've got Dragon Slayer 2. Dungeons and Dragons is one. That, I've heard good things about that. Take your 30 gold and be happy, yeah. See, we've already done the Fairy Tale Adventure. That was actually quite fun. It was
Dungeons
jam.
and Dragons.
I don't know if
Warriors
Quantum's
of the
still here, but
Eternal
I have a
Sun.
very weird association of the Fairy Tale Adventure. The final dungeon just reminds me, I think that was probably one of the first times I remember you showing up. So I sort of associate the final dungeon of Fairy Tale Adventure with you just coming in and being like, what is going on? Some weird dungeon. Let's see. Fatal Labyrinth, but that's a bit weird, isn't it? Like RNG. King's Bounty. Oh, King's Bounty is an RPG. That's that. I thought it was a strategy game. I've got it down as an RPG though. Oh, then there's the Puyo Puyo one, Mado Monogatari. The Puyo Puyo. I hate saying Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo RPG. It's more a dungeon crawler, I think. There's Might and Magic 2. Then there's Fantasy Star 1, 2, 3, 4. Pirates Gold. That one looks interesting. Rent a Hero is one that I'm looking forward to. Rings of Power is one that I'm not looking forward to. It looks really bad. It looks very dated and clunky and old, but it's sort of interesting because isn't it? I think it's Naughty Dog's, a very, very early Naughty Dog game, of all things. Shining in the Darkness, Sorcerer's Kingdom. Oh, we played that once on stream, I think, briefly, and it looked quite jank. Surging Aura. I'm really looking forward to Sword of Vermilion, actually, because I've never played that. I've always heard about it. And then there's Trazia. Trazia, I'm kind of excited about Trazia. I wonder if it'll turn out to be a hidden gem. Do you know what's not in this list? Why don't I have Super Hydralide? Is that under Action RPG in my category? Let me see. Action RPGs. I've got Adam's Family Values down as an action RPG, and I didn't realise that was an action RPG. Arcus Odyssey. Oh shit! I'm running out of my light. I should stop talking. Arcus Odyssey. Battlemaster looks terrible. I've seen footage of that. It looks really rough. Kadash is supposed. Isn't Kadash bad? I think there's good Kadash and bad Kadash, and I think Mega Drive Kadash is not good. I can't remember now. Exile I'm really looking forward to. Exile is going to be really fun. I'm very excited for that because I like Zack, the Art of Visual Stage, and those sorts of games. Gauntlet 4, King Colossus. King Colossus, I saw Rat Clown Car streaming some of that and it looked fun. I played a bit of it myself many years ago, but I don't remember. It looked good though. Landstalker I've already done. Light Crusader, I grew up playing that, that's good. Maten no Soumetsu is the game that I was thinking of. I didn't realise it was an action RPG, but that looks fun. And unique. Monster World 4. Oh yeah, Monster World 4, that'll be fun. Shadowrun, then obviously Soleil, Crusader of Senti, Sorcerion. I'm looking forward to Sorcerion because it's really, really influential and iconic, I think, in Japan. So I'm looking forward to that. Story of Thor, we've already beaten. Super Hydralide, which Chronogear's redeemed, so we will be playing Super Hydralide quite soon. I just, at the time when it was redeemed, Goethe started streaming it, so I didn't want to play at the exact same time as him. Not that it really matters, but I just didn't really want to be doing the exact same game. Techno Clash. What's Techno Clash? I don't even reckon. What the hell is Techno Clash? It's supposedly an action RPG. I've got it down as, but I don't recognise it. Oh. Looks a bit rough, that one. I think it's Electronic Arts, so it's probably going to be special. Wonder Boy, Ease 3, and then Star Cruiser. That looks interesting. Star Cruiser, isn't that the weird game that's got? It was on the it's on the Mega Drive Mini 2, I think. Star Cruiser, isn't that the game that's by the ex-Technosoft person that made Thunder Force 2 and 3 and then left? Could be wrong. Oh. Boris. Hey, Dolkas. Where's the treasure? Doctor says, it seems like there's none here. Let's try another room. The Prince, Serios, says, wait. Oh, it's just as I thought. This music, nice. I think we've heard this once before, but I can't remember where. Dorcas says, what are you guys get here in the way? Don't get in the way. Hey Boris, get these guys out of here. Kadash always sounded a little too much like Chakan. Yeah, anything that sounds like that. Isn't there one that has... I think I'm thinking of a different game though. I'm thinking of... Is it Rastar? Rastan? Isn't that the one that's supposed to be terrible? Rastadan? Rastan Satyaya, that. Isn't that supposed to be terrible? It's either that or Kadash that's terrible. But anyway, yeah, so get them out of here. Boris says, I'll take the lady. You can handle the man. Dorcas says, Boris, stop dicking around. Oh, Gordon's here. Stop right there, Dorcas. I heard a really large noise just now and came here, and here you are. You guys, get Dorcas and Boris out of this town. Gordon says, sorry I doubted you. I heard everything from Duran. You want to investigate the ruins, right? You can do what you please. But... there's almost nothing left in these ruins. And I don't remember seeing anything like the weapon that you've described that you're looking for. Duran says, I hope you can find the Sword of Lie, or whatever it was. I really like this music. I also really need to pee. I've needed to go for about an hour. Can somebody go for me? I'm very comfortable. I should get another coffee, but it's 4 AM. I don't know whether to... I was gonna change games, but I'm also just like... where are we going with this game? I'm actually not feeling very tired because I stayed up until like 6 last night and woke up late. Oh, it is! It's a town! It's not... because it says ruins, but I just was thinking like... I was thinking just ruins, like temple ruins and stuff. It's actually a whole town, isn't it? I wonder if it's the previous civilization. Well, it must be. That was destroyed. I like the look of these ruins. Yeah, it must be the previous civilization. Because wasn't it that there used to be... It's supposed to be that gods lived on the world originally, and then they fled. I like the cut of their jib. Is this the exit? But then there was a civilization that flourished and became, and when it flourished, that's when, what's his name, Agnesius, the boss, the evil god, destroyed everything. And it must be them. Oh, well, there's a book. There is hidden towels. There's hidden tiles in this game though, so I just want to double check everything. Hey, wait, look at this book, says Celios. Gale. I can't read the writing, but there's loads of pictures of weapons in here. Luna. There must have been scholars here in the town of Gilmore. So I guess this, when it said the town of Gilmore, I was thinking the colony above, but it must be this. Like the ruins of the town of Gilmore. So that would make sense why all the artifacts have the name of Gilmore. Maybe they came from here. Let's take it with us and read it. Oh! No, it's not about the scholar here. There was a scholar, wasn't there? The guy upstairs he committed a crime to get himself thrown into this colony because he wanted to study. He's a scholar, so Runan suggested that we take it to him. So this isn't the town. Well, it could be as well, but he's referring to the town above. So he's like, wasn't there a scholar back in the town of Gilmore? Let's take it and have him read it to us. We've got the Book of Ancient Weapons. This music is lovely. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna go get a coffee before we read this book. Maybe plod on for another hour with this game. But I shall be back. Oh, I'm stuffing my face. The Holy Trinity. Denial, anger, bargaining. I can't even make it through. Bargaining just killed me. I can't. Denial. I shouldn't do this when I've eaten like this cookie's dried my mouth out. Acceptance. Yogi. Depression. What is that then? Like the six stages of moon? Oh my god, I need to keep that. I might even print screen that and put that in a picture somewhere, like on my Be Right Back screen. It's too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and save that for time. I shall do something with that later. Oh, why won't you just save? There we go. I don't want to keep paint open on my computer, it might drain precious assets, you see. But yeah, I was going to say, Barley, you've missed the frog. You've missed the judgmental frog. It's from this game. It was in chapter 3, I think. It's the most heavenly sprite. Do I have it to go? Can I add it on the screen? He knows what you did. Absolutely. Frog should just be here somewhere at all times, I think. Just watching, just judging. There we go. Does it have teeth? It doesn't need teeth. It just needs to tut a lot and suck on its gums. Its papa has. Yeah, there's the big nose frog as well. I don't know if I have that one. Do I? I don't have that one ready to go, but let me find it a second. It shows up now and then. Mega Drive. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I'll do this one first. This this bird. I love the sprites in this game, they're so good. But let's not have the bird, let's change to... the other frog. Just glorious. They're really good sprites though, I do think they're really cool. Let's get rid of him. You haven't seen that, what, the bird? Skanky bird, yeah. It was also funny because I don't remember now, because a lot of the monsters, they have like introductions, and it was said something, it's like the bird is gonna literally shank you and take your money, like it's what that bird is doing. Like it's come here, because you know when it says like, you know, a wild what's it appears, sometimes it has like stuff, it'll say like, you know, a swarm of bees, but that one I think it says like, what is it, oh, what was its name? It was like a mountain bandit bird appears demanding money or something like that. It's really funny. The game's got a lot of character if you read it. I mean, the way that the battles work in general, they usually use RPG lore and stuff and logic. Like, was it one random encounter? He was trying to escape and he cast a escape spell, but we'd silenced him. And he was like, ah! So then he tried to use an escape item and it didn't work. And he tried to run away, but it didn't work. And it was just really funny. The monster designs in this game, yeah, I really like it. Wiles. So thanks to you, we were able to find out about the sort of tricks that Dorcas guy was up to. You really helped us out. Oh, I think at some point I need to get Gordon's gif of him because he just looks very bombastic. I don't think anybody else in the game has had that sprite either. Oh, here's the scholar. Hey, Mr. Scholar. Would you be able to tell us what this book, what is written in this book? What? This book? Was it in the ruins? If I could read this... I guess he just kind of means if he could read this, he'd spend all of his days reading the books that are left down below. I found that book a long time ago, but I can't read it. Then, what did we come here for? It seems that we've lost our lead, says Yunam. Oh, bogger. I thought we were going to get some dialogue. Of course we'd have a chain of events first. A dark-haired NPC with my name in Final Fantasy 16. Is it you? They keep using your likeness, Square Enix too. I think they've been watching your streams. It's getting uncanny. So now that Dorcas and his gang have gone, there's a lot of empty houses around here. Oh shit. I don't know what else he said, because we skipped it. Designer was a Chrono Gear fan. Probably. I was joking before though. There was this NPC in Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Well, there's a few because they have the same face, but there's obviously they have different colours and outfits. But one of them I did think looks exactly like kind of like Chrono Gear. It's at the start when you first arrive at the station. There is somebody. Duran, young master, did you find something? Well, who's going to read this book? The annoying thing with this game, I said it before, but it has that thing where you press, if you press the D-pad, it skips text boxes. Sometimes when I think they're done, they're not done. And I accidentally skip it. Everybody has gone. I really hate that. There's no need. I guess it's a relic from PC gaming, like using the keyboard. I think there's no need. I guess you could play one-handed, but yeah. So all Dorcas and all his underlings or whatever have been kicked out, banished from Gilmore. So they must be sleeping outdoors somewhere. Oh, is that a hint to where we need to go? So now they must be somewhere sleeping outdoors. Maybe one of them can read it? But why? Oh, it's you guys. Did you find something of interest down there? We found a book, but nobody can read it. Do I actually have it in my items? Do you know what? I didn't even read the title of this chapter, even though I've read all of them all, but this is basically, and so the heroes of legend or something. Just for FYI. I guess that's why it's called Legend of Heroes. It's certainly not why it's called Dragon Slayer. Oh, hang on, I think what he meant, I might be wrong. Have there been any Legends of Heroes? I think we are going to make the legends in this chapter. I think he said, do you think there would be that many books lying around? If I was able to read that, do you think there'd be that many books lying around down there in the ruins below? Because he'd have taken them all. I found that book a long time ago, but I can't read it. You're a fat lot of good. I guess we just go and find the sleeping boys then. Would they be visible on the map? Like, will there be a new location? I was going to assume at some point we're going to get our dragon is going to show up. I'm sure that you fly on a dragon in this game at some point, because I'm pretty sure it's in the PC's manual how to control the dragon. Spoilers, I didn't realise it was like going to be this deep into the game either. Do you know what makes me wonder though is this has a sequel on the Mega Drive that's made very much the same time, so it looks very similar, because the sequels are just ports, so the second one would have come out but they'd have ported them both together. But I'm wondering, is that going to be as long and crazy as this one? Probably. I think I will leave quite a space between this and the sequel though, because we've been on the RPG train for a while now. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's my cup of tea though. Where am I supposed to go then? I'm gonna head back to the thingy place. Oh, I left my spoon in the coffee cup. Hang on, it's gonna clang every time I try and take a sneaky sip. Just move it. I'm sure the dragon will look amazing. Well, were you here when we met the baby? I think it's gonna grow up, obviously, but they said that they grow up really fast, and the baby dragon thinks that we're its parents because we're the first thing that it saw. And then there was a woman in the town that we went to, I think before you showed up today. There was the married elderly couple who asked if we knew anything about dragons because they'd see one flying around here a lot. Well, we'll talk to them again just in case. Ever play direct sequels back to back? Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I think I'm starting to try to learn my lesson that it's even if just a game. You need a game or two in between. You heard that sip, quite you. I did that with Xenogears, Xenosaga even, but I was sort of at home though. There's another sip for you. Where was I going? What was I doing? Get to the end of the game, usually ready for something different for a bit. Yeah. I also think because these two games, they're going to be so similar, it will literally feel like playing the same game even longer. So I think I do want to space it apart because they're not going to be dramatically difficult because they're... I mean, I don't know when the sequel was made, but this was made in '89 originally and ported in '94, and the sequel was... Well, let me look. You know, I do that thing where I moan at people, but like Google's like right there. Google is right there. We could find this out instead of speculating. It was made in '92. So these, I think, let me just check this one. So the second one came out in January 1995 on the Mega Drive, and the first one came out in September of '94. So they were made at the same time. They're going to be the same engine, even though the original games is like 3 years between them. So there's probably quite a difference in graphics and whatever in the originals. But the Mega Drive ports, they'll have made them similar, you know, like they did with it'd be the same as like, you know, when you're playing like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the HD collections. They're almost the same now because they've sort of streamlined them together. Moon is a dragon, Mom. I am. But yeah, this elderly couple, she said, do you know, so yeah, she's like, do you know anything about the about dragons? And she's seen one flying around here a lot lately. It looks like it's lost its parents. And she says that she can understand the cries of a dragon. And then he says the same thing. So I'm thinking our dragon is going to show up at some point. I mean, it's not, she hasn't explicitly said it's ours, but who else would it be? Oh god, what was that again? So this old man, he says like, and after I was finally released, I've been in the prison for so long that I can't remember how to use the warp item. What did you come here for? Do you know anything about the Sword of Light, says Celios? Sword of Light? Oh, I've not heard about that. But, there was lots of things discovered in the ruins, the ancient ruins below Gilmore. It might be amongst those things. Well, it's not. You silly old man. Oh, let's see if the fortune teller's got anything else to say. He decided to leave a year between the first and second Hack games for the same reason, same engine and mechanics, 4 parts of the same game. Yeah, I want to have a go at those though. You've sold me on them a little bit. I don't know if it would just be fun, especially because they've got books too. That appeals a little bit because I do need to read more. What is it that you're looking for? Is he still going to say the same thing? Sort of light. Yeah, it's to the east. No, wait, is it to the west? Yeah, blah 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 blah. He's not changed. But yeah, I find the vast, insane amount of dialogue on this game for a Mega Drive game is just insane. I can't even think of any Super Nintendo games that come close to have this much dialogue, except probably this on the Super Nintendo as well. I would like to play the Super Nintendo version of this actually, out of curiosity. Probably not do the whole thing, but just see what's the difference. Sort of light. Oh, I've not heard about that. Is that what you came here looking for? If you find it, show it me sometime. What are we supposed to do now then? Who's going to be able to read, like, think? I've played a lot of this game. Who would be able to read the book? Who in the entire game? Barbara? Wait, who told us? Who told us? No. You do get your money's worth of this. If I'd have got this for Christmas as a kid, I'd have been buzzed. For, you know, it's like a month a game. This is, or more. I mean, I've been hitting it hard on Twitch, especially without guides. If you used the guides, you'd whiz through 4. But you know, like I'm playing it right now, and I'm like, oh, what would I do? Where would I go? And I'm going around and talking to people. You can really get lost in this game. I'm actually literally lost in this game. It's a fun franchise, lots to dig into. 4 PS2 games, a bit trash in terms of gameplay, but they're not awful. The world of lore is good stuff. Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, I always feel a bit sad in some ways, because every time, I said it last time, but you know, every time I replay Story of Thor, I feel like it just gets smaller and smaller every time I play it. I swear it was such a huge game when I played it as a kid. It's literally like 6 hours. Done. Yeah, but when I was a kid, it felt like it was endless. Crusader of Senti, Soleil is really short as well, but it didn't feel like it at the time. Whereas, like, Phantasy Star 2 is actually quite a long game. Mostly because you've got to grind. Well, I banged the microphone with a cup for that one. The only thing is, I don't know, has anything changed in these mines? If not, I think we're going to have to go back to, like, a previous location. But didn't he say that they must be sleeping outside somewhere before? That's how short 4 is. I think it's about 16 hours. Probably, you don't grind a lot though, do you? I feel like you were, when I saw you playing a bit of it, I thought you were like really kind of pushing it. Whereas I would take the time to get a bit more comfortable with leveling up. But I guess a lot of these games, like if you really just cut, I mean it's like Final Fantasy 1, if you don't do any leveling up somehow, you manage to just like play it super linear, there's like nothing in it, really. Never grind, unless I can't win. I always do a bit of grinding. I don't like to have too much of a struggle. I mean, I did a bit of... If I wasn't live, I would have grinded to get all that inventory that we haven't bought yet. I mean, I did grind a bit at first with this game. You didn't do the side quests. Oh, but they're part of the fun. I'm looking forward to playing those, but I can't decide how I want to play Phantasy Star because I bought the Sega Saturn collection, and I was thinking of playing Phantasy Star 1 on the Sega Saturn because then it won't be in katakana. But I almost feel like just for the integrity of my not original hardware, I should play the Mega Drive version. Well, not Mega Drive, but it's just the Master System slapped in a cart. But I should play the proper thing. And not have any, and also not have the quality of life stuff. Who is gonna read this book? So, I mean, well, Phantasy Star 1's pretty simple, if I recall. It's not really, I know, and also those will be easy anyway. I remember the story for 1. 4 was lovely to read. I haven't played 2. I haven't played 1 and 2 in Japanese though, in their original forms. I only played the remakes. I played 1 in English on the Game Boy Advance, and then I played Generation 1 in Japanese, and I've never played 2, bare bones. Full Kana doesn't bother me too much. It just bothers me a bit. You know. Ancient Bazoo was annoying me with not having any kanji. That was really starting to annoy me because sometimes I couldn't pass it so well. Right. I don't think there's anybody in this town that can help. Let's just double check everybody on this side of town, and then I'm just going to walk around the map. But yeah, I played 2, the remake, and then I played 3. 3's in Kana, isn't it? Is it in Hiragana? I played that as it was. A while ago now, though. Where would they be? All of Barkus's guys? It's probably not important, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do. Maybe we should go back to... Well, just in case, I'm going to check every nook of here, but maybe we should talk to the Great Thief Gale again, because he told us to come here in the first place. And he knows a lot about the ancient ruins. The archaeologist. AKA Gale's dad. Gale the Second. He read the brochure in the aquarium. He can read. He can read. That was it, wasn't it? That was it. This had better be it. I'll be really satisfied with myself if it's it. If it's not it, I'm going to be really disappointed with it. I don't know where he is though. Is it probably in the manor? I do like the teleport effect. Oh! Was there always 2 people here? Oh no, it's Jack. Oh, young master, do your best. Oh, why are you there? And Hole. Are they like buddies now? So are they brothers? Really brothers, they're not just like blood brothers? Oh, what's wrong, new master? Did you forget something? No? Guys, look sus under there. I think they're actually brothers, Dreamy. Bro, still chilling. I bet his this game, I bet his dialogue's changed. Oh, it's not. Damn. Show me up, game. Oh, can I sell that crap? Oh, this is the one shop in the game that doesn't let you sell, isn't it? My concern with Phantasy Star really is more just like 3 is a slog, because I played it with double walk speed. So 3 is a drag. See, I played it with fast battle speeds and fast walk speeds. I don't think it's a good game, honestly. I think it's a good story. I think it's a, you know what 3 is? I'd say it's the Air's Adventure of the Mega Drive. I think it plays like Air's Adventure, kind of. It's just a little bit shit and a little bit weird, but the story's kind of interesting. I think that's what it is, but I think I don't think we detect terrible games as well in the 16-bit era. I don't think we detect bad RPGs. I don't know. Well, no, that's not true. Is Tecmo Secret of the Stars, isn't that supposed to be terrible? Or is it just in English it's terrible? I know that the 7th Saga is terrible, isn't it? Air's Adventure Special. Air's Adventure was brilliant. But it was, yeah, it was something. If we don't hurry and stop Agnes, we'll be too late. None of these people. I don't remember where our dad is. I might look this up. It's starting to annoy me. My seat size in Japanese, it famously has a terrible translation. I think it's also just the cover, the box art is weird. It's a weird game. Oh yeah, because it's different in Japanese, isn't it? What's it called in Japan? Yeah, Aquatalion, isn't it? But in English it's called Tecmo's Secret of the Stars. Well, I'm gonna head to where the archaeologist was, and then I'm gonna give up. Which town was he in? Fight? Tecmo, oh god, do you know I hadn't even put that together. I hate Tecmo. I hate what that shitty football game. Tecmo World Cup. Ugh. When you said football, I thought you were thinking about the Super Bowl, but you're actually talking about the soccer game. What's wrong? Did you find the Sword of Light? Yes! Sorry, I'm just really smug with myself right now. This is it. Gail says, "Old man, can you read this book?" Yeah! I did it. I didn't use the guide. This is a book of ancient weapons. Ooh. There's something here about the Sword of Light. No, American football, but that works too. Did I ever finish? I did not. Not for lack of trying. I've tried many times to beat that wretched game, and I always lose by after the semi-final or something. And it takes about an hour to get there. It's absolutely miserable. I am getting to the point where I might just make a save on the final because I'm sick of it. It's a piece of crap. But we'll see. It's very boring to keep playing it over and over again. I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it. Exactly. I don't think I'm achieving much. It would be satisfying to beat it though, but it feels just like it's gonna be a fluke. I'm just gonna have to smash my head into it until I luckily get through, or like win on penalties by a mistake or something, you know. It's just awful. The thing that kills me with that game is I need to clear my glasses. But yeah, the thing that kills me with that game is just that it takes so long to lose at the end. It's literally an hour of my life every time I try to play that game, and then just to lose at the end again. doing my head in. And I hate streaming it. Nobody wants to watch it. I hate streaming it. It's really miserable. I wouldn't watch it. But I don't know. I'll give it a couple of more goes, I think. We'll see. I'm stubborn. Anyway, this Sword of Light. So it could be applied as a sort of laser beam. It has a use. I wonder if it's even a sword, because this whole thing is like a. It's like with the aquarium, when it was an aquarium and like a silver rod, which is called a remote control. Maybe it's not a sword of light, after all. But it can be applied as use as a laser beam. Nunan says a laser beam. Gail says, what's that? I don't really know, Ralph says. But it seems that it was something that they had in ancient times. Didn't know you did. Oh no, I didn't. I wish. Something called a laser light. I think it's the same as the remote control, like they don't know what we're talking about, kind of. What the hell? So if you put in a red special, so is this the Gilmore artifacts that have been in the game so far? I think they mentioned it, but then again, this is supposed to be a weapon that's gonna attack the god, but I think he wants those. What is Skami? Oh, do you know what it is? I know why. It's because I put it in katakana, that's why, and it shouldn't be. Oh, the hilt. Yeah, it's because I was looking in katakana, my dictionary was like giving me bird names. I was like, what? I actually should add that, because that is another fucking... that same kanji, isn't it? Isn't that Gara? Yeah. The hilt of a sword, so if you put the red jewel in the hilt... Sonia says, let me see. This hilt, haven't we seen it somewhere before? I've seen it before, says Stelios. Wasn't it in the church back in the village of Gilmore? Oh, it wasn't the candlestick, was it? That's right. In the church. I was confused though, is that... It's not anything else, is it? Just the only word I can think of for that is candlestick, but there was like 2 candlesticks by the sides of him, unless it meant something else. So then the red jewel... It's the Tear of Gilmore, says Serion. Sujunan says, the Star of Gilmore, it must be. Or is it the... There's like 4 Gilmore items so far though, I think. Ralph says, it looks like it. Let's head to the church and check. If it is that, this will be amazing. Wait, what? The girls have got... How have I been 16 streams and nobody's made that joke? I've had 16 streams of Gilmore. You've all been slacking. I was waiting for that joke. I'm confused though about the candlestick. Why is it a candlestick? So this sword is just gonna be like... I reckon it's gonna... I don't even know though, because it's red jewels. Wait, I'm not even going the right way. I'm just thinking if it's gonna be like another weird remote control and not actually a sword. I can't remember where the bloody thing is. Oh, there it is. See, I didn't really understand what the church guy was talking about. Imagine I hadn't talked to him. We'd be fucked then. Or would it just happen anyway? I mean, here's the church. But when he said that he found stuff, his dialogue was something about they found stuff from the ruins and they've used them, made them as candlesticks. But so the sort of light is plural or what? If there's something that you need, please ask me. Serious. Sorry, my brain is still just like scratching a little bit. So we want your candlesticks or candlestick, I don't know, that are in the church. Wait, the priest says, what are you going to try and do something terrible with them? What is... Let me draw this. Oh, a contribution. So there's this candlestick or these candlesticks are a contribution from one of our like passionate believers, Gordon. What's that? So do you intend to kind of trample all over Gordon's feelings? Gordon's our best bud now. Gail says, you're a liar. You said that if there was anything we had a problem with, then we could just ask you. I guess we talk to Gordon now. Nothing's ever easy. It is literally just NPC flag hunt, the RPG. At least in like Moonlight Witch they have exclamation marks. Didn't I be trampling on Gordon's feelings? Now I want it more. Gordon's fine. He's chill. What? The church candlestick. I still want to know if it's one or two. Are there 2 swords of light? Is there many, many swords of light? 4 swords of light for every artifact that we found? Or was it 5? What was it? Tears, star, rainbow. There's one more, but I can't remember. Tears, star, rainbow. I think there was another. Ball. Oh yeah, because they did come from the ruins, because somebody else said that. I'm just remembering a couple of chapters ago, one of the NPCs, he said that the artifact came from the ruins. And it had the power to repel metal. So it must have come from here. Sorry, I'm just piecing the plot together as I go. That's what I've really enjoyed about this game though, because you can really think back. All the seeds were there, like hours and hours and hours ago they explained stuff. You know, it just doesn't make sense until it makes sense kind of thing. Instead of just, you know, I hear that there's an elf in the castle to the east. So the candlestick in the church, so that's what you guys are looking for? But then you'll have to look for something to take the place of the candlestick instead. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Take this, thief. Wait, what? Did I miss something there? Take it and go thief. That turned quickly. Gordon says he'll look for something else. So... You're saying that it's okay because Gordon said he'll look for something else? But Gordon... What? It was proof that he'd found the, like, the love of God, the true God. I can't... Huh? Oh, that's proof. The fact that he's going to look for something else, maybe? It's proof that he's found the love of God? So that means that everything that I've done wasn't for nothing. Oh, and now we got 2. So it's 2. We can confirm there are 2 candlesticks. And there they are. Oh! And so we put in the candlesticks the Star of Gilmore and the Tear of Gilmore. And then doing that, from the end of the candlestick, something extended out the end of it that was like a light. They're lightsabers, basically, I think. The Sword of Light is complete, but fuck you, Japanese. It's Swords of Light. But were they saying this the whole time, or is this the first time I've discovered that it's plural? Because, yeah, if you don't know, Japanese doesn't have plurals unless they explicitly want to state so. They have to go out their way to do so, so it can be very ambiguous. We got the Swords of Light. Okay. Good. Because I have 2 people that can use them. Can we equip them? Oh my god, they do 1,000 damage. Quite literally candlestick lightsabers. This is not the turn that I thought this game was going to go. I feel like we're getting into Air's Adventure territory. Candlestick swords. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy any of those other swords now. We can sell the diamonds. I'm still waiting for the catch. And also, what do we do now? Can we just go back to Old Man Gale? I'm still confused about Gordon. Did you see any of that, Barley? I'll check my own VOD later, but I'm just like, did I pass that wrong? Like, I feel like he's almost like, I don't know, is he just like, take it and go, you thief? Leave me. Take my candlesticks that I got. I'll find something else for God. Gordon is ruined. Yeah, but he just seemed to turn so dramatically. He said that he'd look for something else and then or something, but then he's suddenly like, take it and go, you thief. I'm like, what? Sorry. It makes me feel like, have you seen like Phantom of the Opera? I'm like channeling the end, you know, the end of that where it's like, go now and leave me. Poor Gordon. So did you find it? I'm just glad that I was able to help you a little bit, says Duran Duran. I'm just gonna do my rounds because I like the story, but yeah. Oh, we know this. Change your dialogue. He told us that the first time we came here. Poor Gordon. He's a broken man. I wonder what he'll replace it with. Still waiting for my dragon to show up as well. By the time it arrives, I won't need it. All these like landing pads that are clearly for the dragon. But I don't think I'm gonna. I've got a warp spell. Is it really gonna be that useful? Now, how do I get out of here? Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. You know, because there's no monsters or anything like, there's no change in music. It's been the same track for like 4 hours, hasn't it? Because usually the world map would have different music because of the monsters. It's a good job it's a Bob. Alright, we'll sell some of that. Oh, I may have to end soon. I'm getting very tired. I will get really upset if these lightsabers vanish. Maybe I should make an extra save just in case. Well, I've already sold shit now. I'll do one anyway. When are you streaming Air's Adventure? Now? I'll rage you. Platinum shield? I don't think I need it. I'll probably just buy shields. They're cheapest and probably going to do the biggest difference. Actually, no. Should probably get one of these suits. You're still up in the airs. Do you know what's funny though? Is it's got a stupid title. I won't spoil it, but it's not really that interesting though, but you will realise like it is actually a thoughtful title. It does become relevant to why it's called Air's Adventure, but it's still a bit weird. I think originally I read that it was I read on the wiki, well, an English wiki though, apparently it was originally known as Sega Adventure. I guess Sega were just like, get our fucking name off that. Alright, I'm gonna give this Sonia because she's always dying. There we go. Such a crap name, yeah. I like Airs more anyway. There's no apostrophe, I don't think. Let me check. I can't remember now, hang on. No, there is no apostrophe. It's plural heirs. It's the adventure of many heirs. I mean, essentially, there's two heirs. In fact, you may remember Barley, because the first time I streamed it, we got that far, I think. I think we met the goddess Undine. It's revealed quite early on, sort of, but I didn't really click the first... Actually, I don't think I did do that. It's definitely a unique story. It is. I'm still a bit traumatized from some of it. Orb soil was a bit much. What am I doing? Why am I here? Selling my stuff. Selling the diamond armor. Oh, can I buy a shield now? I could, or should I save? I'm not going to, because maybe I'll find something in another dungeon that's coming up. Oh, we suddenly managed to get rather kitted out now. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, where am I going? Back to fungus. I'm going to assume. I'm going to save in case it goes off into a big tangent. Because my brain is starting to shut down. If it gets very story heavy, I'd just like to know what the next sort of objective is, because I think we're approaching the end. I assume we're gonna probably head to the final dungeon very soon. Now that we've got the candelabra. What's wrong? The third. I really hate that word. Look, old man. Do you know what this is? This is the Sword of Light, or these are the Swords of Light. Is that so? Well, as I would expect of someone with my blood in their veins. Well, you've done well, Gale the Third. And now we may be able to defeat Agnesia. Agnesia just, I keep thinking it makes me feel like some sort of like vitamin supplement. Or cream. So, what now, old man? Just where is that Agnesia guy? It's quite the name. The Great Thief Gale says, I don't know. Gale says, what, you stupid old man? Great Thief Gale, But that is a lovely sword. Hey, Gale the Third. What? Once if you manage to defeat Agnesia, give me that sword. Wow, maybe, old man. Serios, we're wasting our time here, let's go. So we've got no leads again, it's time to do the NPC hunt. Really? My bet is we talk to Dario. But I might leave it there, to be honest. Maybe we'll do this another time. I'm gonna warp to the next... in fact, I'll warp to the next town. Let's see if it is him, and if not, then I don't know. Is this where he is? Yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe it is here, Ralph says. Oh, I see. That's how it was. Gale. Hey, Dad. So, it's all well and good that we got hold of the Swords of Light, but just where is Agnesia? Ralph says, I don't know for sure. Even I don't know for sure. But, Ralph... Runan says, Ralph, anything that you know is fine. If there's anything that you know that might be a lead into what we need to do. Ralph says, So, it's kind of a long shot, but far, far away from where we live, at the very ends of the world, there's an island known as Nilgid, and there's a giant castle there. And there's no one here. So the whole place is shrouded in mysteries. Just who built it, who's inside it, and what's going on in there. It's all a big mystery. Hey Neon, how are you? So there's been a lot of people that have tried to break in to find out what sort of ancient treasures might be hiding in there. Good, I'm getting very sleepy. I'm probably about to end stream as soon as this conversation's over. I just sort of want to figure out what I'm doing for the next time I play this. We're getting very close to the finale of this game. But other than that, I've had a pretty nice, chilled day. See, there's that blob again from the mountain ore. I mean, the mining ore vein. There it is again, but in the word that I actually know it from, the mountain range. You're here too. Hey, Cobra. You should try this one. You should try this one. You should play the PC Engine version of this. I think people would probably enjoy it. I think there's a lot of passionate people for the PC Engine version of this. It looks very cute. So it's Japan only on the Mega Drive, but the PC Engine has an official English version with like voice acting. Apparently the voice acting is absolutely awful. I have heard a bit of it. It's hilarious. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. The story's interesting. It's got loads of dialogue. Honestly, it blows my mind that this was made. The version I'm playing isn't, but the original version is from like 1989, and I think it's crazy how much plot and writing is in a game that old. This is the same game. It's just had a facelift and no voice acting because it's not got CD. Anyway, what are we talking about? I've forgotten now. Some castle and people have tried to get in, but so people tried to get in to steal the treasures, but because of the violent seas and the what's the word? I can't think of the English word, but it's like just nasty mountains, like treacherous, precipitous, impregnable mountains. Whatever, treacherous mountains. It's surrounded by mountains. Nobody has been able to even reach it. So there's a castle in a place that nobody's been able to go. That sure sounds like something. Yunan says, it does seem like the sort of place that Agnesia might be lurking. Serious. Yes, but we'll have to go there and check. Sonny says that's right. So let's head to that place called Nilgid. I guess that's our hint there, but how... So, this is the game again. How do we get there? Are you going to remind me what to do if I end stream now? Yes, he's going to give me all this dialogue again. That's fantastic. Please do that next time I start the stream, because I can remember what I'm doing. Do you have this problem, Cobra? Like when you've done an RPG and you start your stream up again and you're like, what the fuck was I doing at the end of the last stream? I had a real problem this evening because the NPCs wouldn't repeat any of the information. I knew I needed to go to a town, but nobody would repeat which town it was. And this game has about 30-40 towns. It's crazy. So it took me quite a while to figure out what I was doing. Right. I'm getting sleepy. And it's 5:30. I'm going to have to go to bed, which is a shame because lovely people just showed up. I'm going to save again because I'm paranoid. Okay. But we will finish there.